This show is sponsored by NatureBox. NatureBox ships great tasting, healthy snacks right to your door. Forget the vending machine and start snacking smarter with healthy and delicious treats like dark cocoa almonds. Support this podcast by ordering a free NatureBox sampler box at naturebox.com/Joey. That's right. Free NatureBox snacks are found at naturebox.com/Joey. You get 4 small bags, 1 big bag. It's all completely free. Go there and check it out. You're going to love the snacks. Oh, wait. Let me turn you on. There you go.
Free, cocksuckers.
Cocksuckers. Also, for the cocksuckers and the cocksuckies out there, go to meundies.com and check out the pics of all the different styles of underwear they have. And for girls, they have hot-looking boy shorts. Go to meundies.com/Joey, and right now you're going to get 20% off your first order. That's 20% off your first order at meundies.com/Joey. And right now you're going to get free shipping in the U.S. and Canada. We don't know how long the free shipping is going to last, so get it now. Joey loves them. Everyone loves the shorts.
One
are great.
Today. Don't
they
fuck
have great
around.
Shorts.
Don't fuck around.
Go to onnit.com and use code word church to get 10% off of all of their great supplements. New Mood, Alpha Brain, ShroomTech Immune, ShroomTech Sport, Strongbone, everything like that. It's code word church to get 10% off. Go to Iron Dragon TV and use code word Joey to get 2 free rentals of all of their great martial arts movies like the Ip-Man series. They have Jackie Chan movies. They're going to have 4K technology in the new year. They're going to have it on your Android tablet in the new year. And for all of you tech people, if you're going to CES, Consumer Electronics Show in Las Vegas, Nevada, you have to go check out the Nanotech booth. It's booth 15423. That's booth 15423. When you go to that booth, Nanotech is the parent company of Iron Dragon TV. They're hosting a meet and greet with a top UFC middleweight and decorated Special Forces veteran, Tim Kennedy. That's right. Tim Kennedy is going to be at their booth at the CES Consumer Electronics Show in Las Vegas. Go to the Nanotech booth at 15423 on Wednesday, January 7th at 2 p.m. Is that it?
That's it. Yeah. Let's do this shit, cocksuckers. It's Tuesday night. The last podcast of the year legally on paper. Here you go, motherfuckers. We're going to do a special call-in. Oh, shit. You better break out that bong. You better pull that fucking skin back and clean the helmet. You better loofah your asshole. The church show was happening now on a Tuesday. It's a new year, 2015. Wash your pussy, clean your toes. You're gonna be a bad motherfucker next. What? Syatt in the motherfucking house. What's up, baby?
I'm already fucked up.
That's right. You're supposed to be fucked up. The rule is, if you ain't high by 2 o'clock, go fuck yourself. You don't even get high till 8 o'clock at night. I don't say nothing to you because you're family and I like you. You know what I'm saying?
Say a lot. You say it all day. It doesn't stop with what you're saying.
I don't say nothing to you. I make believe like I don't know. I turn my cheek because I love you.
You never turn your cheek.
You should be getting up in the morning doing 2-3 bong hits and starting your day. You're a fucking techie guy. You're a smart guy. You could be thinking of plans how to take over fucking Israel.
That's not what I think of when I'm high.
What the fuck do you think about?
How Cheetos are delicious.
Oh, disgusting.
How donuts are great.
That's
on Sunday night, Paula saved me. Like, this is how I know she's cool. I got home. I was fucked up.
You ate the Subway sandwich?
I ate a Subway sandwich.
How bad was it?
It was good.
Oh.
I ate a Subway because I made a turkey club. What you hate?
Because you use that Subway bacon. Have you looked at that fucking Subway bacon? I mean, we're family.
It's not
Have
the
you
best
looked at
bacon.
the Subway?
It's not the best bacon.
It's not the best bacon. It's not even fucking bacon. It's somebody's French poodle. Look at it. It's fucking... The meat looks like it's already been to look like bacon. That scares me. They take it, and it's got a coating on it. They throw it in the microwave, and they heat it up for you. That can't be good for you.
No, it's not great. But, I mean, it's Subway. But anyways, I got home, we ate that, and she just looked at me, and she wasn't even fucked up.
Now, was the bacon turkey bacon, too?
No.
It's real bacon?
They don't make turkey bacon at Subway. Or at least I don't know. You say everything at Subway's bacon.
All the cold cuts are turkey-based.
I don't know about
That's
that.
what...
But I believe you, but
when you go to fucking Subway, do you see a sign for Thulman's or quality cold cuts? They don't even mention it because they're all turkey products. All the meat, the pastrami is really turkey. The ham is really turkey.
That's fucked up then.
You didn't know? That's what I've been saying to you. That's why it's so low in caloric intake.
Oh.
Well, I think when you go there, it's 500. When you go get an Italian at fucking Jersey Mike's, it's 14,000 fucking calories.
Oh, that's true.
Because salami, capicool, that whole fucking patois put together. Even the provolone cheese is made out of fucking turkey at Subway.
Well, you know what's not made out of turkey?
What?
Yum Yum Donuts. That's where she said. She just looked at me at like 11 p.m. and she was like, "Do you want some donuts?" Because
Yum Yum Donuts
a couple days
who
off.
fucked my diet up when I moved to the Valley. When I moved to the Valley, I was 273 pounds.
No way. Had you already done Weight Watchers?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
And I would walk around, and one day, boom, I bumped into Yum Yum Donuts. And I went in there, and they had a coconut fucking donut over chocolate, and I tasted it, and I was done. Me and Terry were going in there every fucking night, eating 2 or 3 of them. Then we started bringing them to Felicia's. We would eat them at fucking podcasts, and, we were throwing down a dozen.
Oh, that's not hard to do.
But the problem is when you walk into Yum Yum, if you get 6 of them, you might as well get a dozen, because for another $1, they give you 6 fucking
For
donuts.
another $1, and then I've never been in there and had them not give me a free one. They gave us a free one the other
Let me
night.
tell you something. They don't speak English, but they're the nicest fucking people in Los Angeles. If you're ever in the Valley, I think they have. Well, I had the Yum Yum Donuts in Gayville. You know where the transvestites hang out? Yeah. Santa Monica and Vine?
Yeah.
Right there. They hang out in front of the Yum Yum Donut. And I had one in there one day. Not there. There's one on Lancashire.
Yep.
Across from Subway. It was disgusting.
Oh, really?
The one across from the Subway?
There, yeah.
It's disgusting. They piss outside and shit.
That's homeless people.
But the one over there is pretty cool. I thought of doing an open mic at that one.
You should.
A fucking open mic on Tuesdays. 15 people, you sold out. Like if you get 18 people, the fire marshal comes. Hey, we got a
everyone gets a donut.
Everybody gets a donut. That's what it's all. Listen, in Boston, they started that comedy at the Chinese restaurant.
Yeah.
I love all that stuff. I love that different aspect of comedy that you could do. Yeah, you could be at a comedy club, or you could be at a jazz bar, or you could be. That's what I do like about fucking stand-up comedy. That you could do it fucking anywhere.
It is pretty cool. I've been going down to the store with you like once or twice a week usually, and I was telling you last night how my favorite part of you going up now is like the little add-ins that will never be in the show again, and it makes you laugh. Like if you guys ever go to one of Joey's shows and you see him laughing and not being able to like continue with the joke, that's the stuff that gets me, because like the rest of the audience is busy laughing at the punchline, and you'll like slide something small in. Like yesterday, you did like 20 seconds on where'd the rain dance go. What happened
to the rain dance? 20 years ago, there was no droughts because you called 4 Indians. They showed up. Everybody started hooping and hollering. 20 minutes later, you had fucking hail, snowstorms and shit. But the fucking Indian got pissed off. He don't want to do rain dance no more. So now.
You said last night, you said, why do you put smallpox in their blankets?
They did. They had to put smallpox in Indians' blankets. That's the truth. The fucking white man did that. I said something about the black people in a bowl. I want to sit next to the black guy with.
Yeah, you said, do you think a guy with a bowl ever walks in and just says, fuck it, I'm going to cough on somebody and just like doesn't go to quarantine?
Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. So that's it, guys. It's 2014. You really got to think about what'd you fucking do this year? Like, that's all I've been thinking about the last 2 weeks. Like, what did I really do this year? Yeah, I cracked some jokes with you guys. I put out a CD that was mediocre. I thought it wasn't as good as the one 2 years ago. You do a few movies, you lose some weight, you gain some weight, you got some goals that you were going for, maybe, I was thinking about today how I haven't been going to jiu-jitsu lately. The last
Oh, really?
I got the vertigo. Yeah, I go down there. I go down to the academy.
Oh, yeah, I know that.
But I do like the classes. I do like the drills and the fucking the tune-up class they have. That fucking kills you. They do all that shit with balls and stuff and fucking flying through the air. So, and there's been really no jiu-jitsu. There's been nobody in the morning class. Everybody's out of town. There's always been one guy in Hegan. So I just said, you know what? I don't have a babysitter. I let my subscription run out of VMAC because I never went anymore. John Evan left in the daytime. They went to Nogi in the daytime now. The night classes, I'm with you on Monday and Wednesday. I can't make the night classes.
Right.
And then 90% of the time, I'm out of fucking town on Thursday, Friday, Saturday. So I'm just not so. I don't know what I'm going to do till after the new year. But I've been working out. I've been sticking to my diet. Today I kettlebelled. I've been cutting back. I've been doing less. I've been experimenting a lot just because of the pain in my knee.
What did you do Because I was looking at pictures. I was trying to do something. And you got like, what do you think, like 30 pounds skinnier than you are now?
Yeah.
Whenever I've lost weight and then put it back on, I always put it all back on plus 15 pounds. How did you stop putting weight back on? Like, because usually people don't do that. Usually you have to lose it again.
I was 418, and the menu that I was eating was absurd.
Right.
You know, I'm not drinking soda no more. I drink green tea or this. Every wild day, every 6th day, I'll drink a Coke Zero. You know, last night I drank a Mountain Dew with Diet. It was fucking delicious on the way down to the Comedy Store because my wife had something done to her teeth, so she couldn't drink coffee. So she could only drink Mountain Dew in the morning through a straw. So that's why I went in to get the Mountain Dew. And then I said the Diet Mountain Dew with 0 calories, and I got one because I don't drink fucking Mountain Dew ever.
Right.
You know, it's been a lot I cut back on. I didn't gain the weight because I didn't go to eating how I was eating. That's why I didn't gain the weight back. There's no way I could go
Did you make
back.
a conscious decision? Did you notice yourself gaining weight and be like, I can't go all the way back?
I went all the way up when I was in the testosterone. I went all the way up to 330.
Oh, okay.
And that was horrible. I could feel it. I could feel it on me. But it wasn't, I was hungry. And the edibles were making me eat at night, and I wasn't counting my points. And that My Fitness plan keeps me in a neighborhood.
Right.
In the back of your head, it makes you liable for everything. So that's helped. Have I lost 55 pounds? No. But I know the workouts that I'm doing, I'm cutting some fat. I know that my pants, I could pull the thing. I haven't weighed myself because I don't trust the scale at the house. So when I go to the YMCA tomorrow or Friday, I'll weigh myself, you know. But no, I like what I'm doing now because of the knee. Like last week, I rode the bike for 45 minutes and I did a kettlebell workout. I couldn't walk for 3 days.
Oh,
It
really?
defeated the purpose. It was the law of diminishing returns. So this week, I just did the bike for 45 minutes. And then today I just did the kettlebell workout. And that's it. I did some stretching. I did some sit-ups, some fucking parachuting, and all that shit, and that was it. So I'm experimenting, you know. I'm not 22 no more, so different shit works. So, but that's what you look at these last 2 weeks. You sit there and you think about, what the fuck did I do this year? Did I go back to school? How were my grades? How's my future looking? You know, I mean, did you think about any of this shit lately?
Yeah, I thought about it because you asked me last podcast, like, something about what happened this year. And it's been a crazy year for me. And it's been just personally, like, just thinking about, if I didn't write a Facebook message on your wall 4 years ago, this year, I probably would have been in Boston. But even if I somehow was still out here, I'd be stuck in a small little cubicle office for 10 hours a day, driving an hour back and forth to Santa Monica. And I got to go to Austin. I went to Tempe. I got to see some really cool... I got to go to Ari's TV taping twice. I got to be in all these really cool conversations. I got to meet Toking Lair, who's like one of the coolest dudes ever. I went to my first UFC, I was fucked up, but it was a lot of fun. It's been a fun year. It's November was a year for me not having a full-time day job, and that was crazy. Fuck, it's gonna win.
Yeah, it's really the weather's going to be bad in Los Angeles. No,
but it's been crazy.
You judge, and you started your diet, you started your working out,
yeah,
that's going to save your life. You know, it's going to save your knees, your feet. It'll cut you a couple of years on diabetes, God forbid.
Oh, I was talking about that with Paula and her mom. If I got diabetes, I think I might die because I don't think I could do the needles. Do you think you could?
You don't have to do needles because you get diabetes, and then there's diabetes type 2 diabetes, which is the most popular one.
Yeah, but isn't all of it you have to put insulin in?
No, that's controlled by a pill, depending on where you're at, and dieting and exercising.
Well, I still don't want it, but I just
drinking water. No,
I've seen people have to do like prick their fingers and have to do the insulin into like the liver or something down there.
Yeah.
Fuck, I don't think I could do that.
That's why I have to exercise all the time because I'm avoiding that. You know,
Yeah.
when you lift the weights, you cut back on the osteoporosis. You know, I'm leaning on the other side now. I've been listening to some of the old podcasts that we've done. Some in January, some in the old office, which were a disaster. And I noticed that there's you're 26 years old. I'm 51 years old. You know, it could be double your age. You know, and it's I'm happy that you're here, and I'm happy that there's guys that listen that are your age, because I don't sit here and talk about my successes. I talk about a lot of mistakes that I made, you know, and you guys learn from my mistakes, or you don't, you know. We laugh, you know. We kidnapped Vel and we called them, and I apologize. We laugh, but it's not funny And I don't want it to be funny for you guys. You know, I don't want you guys to giggle. I'm thinking of kidnapping the neighbor. Well, you can't kidnap the fucking neighbor because it's not funny. But
it's my stick.
Yeah, I want people to learn from these mistakes, and it's been done. And with you on the show, it makes me young. Like I listen to you and I talk to you and I hear about Netflix and all this shit you talk about and fucking Roku, whatever the fuck it is.
Roku.
But I don't know. I'm very happy that I do this podcast because I know a lot of people listen to it and they take tidbits and they apply it because they know I fucked up and this is what you do.
It is really
cool. Live and learn.
It's really cool when people will come up to you or me when I'm at a show or even on email and just say like, because of this I did that, and if that's true for like even one person, that's pretty cool. Like that helped, that I didn't even want to be a part of. That's pretty cool.
I fell asleep at 3 a.m. last night thinking about our conversation.
That was a crazy conversation last night.
Like I was getting scared. Like I would have to go outside and smoke every 35 minutes because I was high from the edible, but I was thinking about the story I was telling. You know, at the age of 28, which a lot of you guys that listen to this are, or 29, I didn't have a future. There was no way, Lee. Like, there was no way. Like, I was just living day to day. I didn't know what was going to happen, and Lee, I didn't care because I couldn't control it. Are you with me? Like, I just couldn't control my days no more. You know, I was talking to Lee last night. I don't know how we got on it about me being in the halfway house.
Yeah.
And when they took me from the prison to the halfway house, like, it took 2 hours to snap into the old me. Like, there was no, like, I already had a fucking agenda when I got out. I had 2 agendas. I had the agenda I told the Gentiles and people who cared about me, and there was the agenda that I had in my fucking heart. That I was going to go right back and buy some fucking blow and sell some blow to get on my feet. You know, I didn't know any other way. You know, yeah. I was telling Lee that.
In a halfway house, you were selling blow.
In a halfway
outside
house.
of it, to regular people, not even just halfway house
I had
people.
a scale in the ceiling, and I'd bring the coke in, and I'd hide it in the hallway behind, like, the fire extinguishers or under the radiators.
You didn't think anyone was going to steal it?
No, nobody. They didn't have cameras in hallways.
I didn't mean them find it. I meant like another addict find it.
No. They would think it's in my possession.
Okay.
I never had it in my fucking possession just in case somebody ratted me out.
Okay.
So if you came to me and said, I need a gram right now, I wouldn't sell it to you. I'd say, I got to make a call and go get it and have the guy deliver it. Meanwhile, you were standing 3 feet from me in the hallway while we were talking. And I'd say, go to your room. I'll knock on your door. Give me the money. You give me the money. And then I'd take that money and give it to my roommate or something. Or I'd go down to my car and put it in the car or something. I'd make sure it didn't have any marks on it, just in case they marked it with blue ink or something.
You had people try to do that to you?
No, but why not be fucking careful? You have to be careful. Because that's to buy money. And then I would get the coke and hide it somewhere and tell them to go get it. That's how crazy I was. It's on top of that window. So
did you have to use different spots so like all your customers wouldn't just see you?
Yeah, I used different spots with different people. There wouldn't be people in the hallway when I was cutting my deals in the halfway house.
Oh, okay.
But like, let's say I got to the halfway house Tuesday at 1. Then they release you. You have orientation for 3 or 4 days, and they release you a couple hours every day. It took like 2 days just for me to get the scale in and the fucking coke in, and I was already snorting. I was loan sharking money to fucking people.
Getting your dick sucked in the hallway.
In the fucking hallway.
They would have sent you to prison for what you told me last night.
Yes.
And you were just like, fuck it.
The girl's name was Patrice Twining. She was from Detroit, Michigan. Crazy as fuck she was. She was in there, and there was a white girl. I forgot what her name was. And she was in there for counterfeit money and writing checks. Like large sums of check. And if I told you that this girl did that, you'd look at me and say, Joey, you're out of your mind. She was like a fucking genius. She was like a white genius, this girl, that didn't have glasses. She had a beautiful face and a beautiful body, and she was professional as shit. She just knew how to scam the fucking system. She had been doing it for years. She showed me her rap sheet. She told me how much money she made, where she lived. This chick was a fucking savage. She talked to me about counterfeiting money. I was sitting there like, unreal. It was like talking to a man, only she was a woman.
Who taught? Did she teach herself, or did like her father do it, or?
I never got that deep with her.
Okay.
She just something she picked up from a boyfriend or something and just loved doing it.
Okay.
And she knew where to buy paper and who the printers were. And
you fucked her too.
No, we fooled around and shit. You know, yeah, listen, man, that's what you're doing there. You're confused. You're stupid. I had just been... listen, I would have never... If I know what I know now, I wouldn't even have spoken to the women in there.
Why?
Because what was the use? You know, what was the use? You know they're going to end up in trouble some way or another. The one girl, Patrice Twining, was dating a guy I did time with. Like, he was in the system. She was in love with him. They met in the halfway house. They were in love with each other writing letters. You know,
she would suck your dick in the hallway.
She'd suck everybody's dick. Lee, would you stop with that already?
No, because you didn't describe it well.
What?
I'm not crime stopping. I'm like impressed.
What?
It's like, okay, go down like a college dorm room, like that hallway. That's what I imagine. I don't know if that's
this
right
place
or not.
was called BCTC. Let's say I had 60 guys. I had maybe 10 women. And at that time, like 5 of the 10 women were pretty fucking hot. And they had a couple security guards in the front, like 2 or 3 guys. And on every floor there was an office with a counselor. But they weren't watching you. There was no cameras. There was nothing. A lot of people were doing fucked up shit in there. I just didn't know what their world was, and I kept my world out of there. But my point with you last night was that I didn't give a fuck. Like, I sit here now and think like how I didn't give a fuck. I had no disregard. I went right in there and went right into all my old tricks. For example, you have to, when you leave, you have to sign out to where you're going. So let's say tonight I was in the halfway house. I'm going to the comedy store. I put 8433 Sunset Boulevard. The phone number, 626-65, whatever the fuck it is, so people could call me there. If they called and said, is Joe Diaz there? Yeah. Let them talk to him. How you doing? Oh, you're there. All right, just doing a check. Right? As soon as I went in there, I told them I was a car detailer. And so they gave me a pager. So they would call the pager instead of calling me on the location. So I could tell them I was at least I was out. So meanwhile, I was in fucking San Diego. Like, that's how corrupt I was in there. Like, the movie Goodfellas came out when I was in there. I still remember leaving, going to smoke a little pot, because I would smoke a little pot every week. It'd stay under the level. I had a little garage I rented for $35, and I'd go in there and jump rope and hit the bag at night and lift weights. So I sweat it all out. So I would go to the garage, and in the garage there was a fucking joint that was skinny. I would go in the garage, light it, and just go and turn it off. And just at that time, I made myself get high on that little bit of pot. And I would go to movies, I'd eat Chinese food, and I went to see Goodfellas there when I was in the halfway house. 3 hours in the movie theater. They thought I was somewhere detailing cars. I mean, I scammed them at every level. Look at my face. I'm not sitting here proud of this. I'm sitting here going, I'm ashamed of this. You know, I got caught with a UA, a hot urinalysis for cocaine. And then I got home last night. They're talking to you about all this cocaine shit. And that thing about Tapia was on HBO, the documentary about this boxer who just couldn't stop doing coke and getting strokes or ODing or something. He died twice, and they brought him back to life.
Oh, fuck.
I got so fucking depressed after I told you about that. And
But the point of the story last night wasn't about your drug use. Your point of the story
wasn't about the drug use.
Was making money for your daughter.
Well, it really wasn't about making money for my daughter. There was no daughter. It was making money for a chick that was pregnant, and we were getting married. But that was in April. I got out in February. I got out like February 4th. I went right to work on February 6th. I was already wheeling and fucking dealing. So, you know, you do orientation. I think you could stay out till 9. Once you get to level 2, you could stay out till 10:30. Level 3 is like 11, and level 4 is midnight, and you have the weekends at your family's house. I got myself all the way to level 4, and I was dealing blow in the halfway house. You know how fucking embarrassing it is? I had furloughs. I had to go up to my in-laws' house. The girl I was dating, I had to stay with them. You have to stay with somebody who doesn't have a warrant. And I would stay with them Friday, Saturday call. They'd go up there and check me out. As soon as you walked in from a furlough, they peed you. So you couldn't fuck around on your furloughs at all. But I was already level 4 when I scanned them. I was telling Lee a story about how I went to work. I knocked up some woman, and I fucking had to marry her. And I didn't know anything about anything. Mitsubishi, not the Galant.
Eclipse.
The Eclipse was very popular. And we were selling Eclipses at fucking sticker price, at MSRP. People were calling from Montana, Wyoming. Hey, do you have this? Yeah. We'll write you a check or give you an American Express card over the phone or $10,000 deposit. It was fucking craziness. So if you sold 10 of those cars, you made like $5,000 or $6,000 a month, because they were like a $700 commission if you sold it for MSRP, plus you sold financing and the fucking scratch and datch. So here I am, 83. I'm probably, 26 years old, because it's 89. I'm 26 years old. I'm your age. She's pregnant. I'm about to get married. And I'm just stealing with two fucking hands, like everything I got my hands on. And when I say stealing, I wasn't really stealing, but I was loan sharking money at the halfway house, selling blow. Then I was selling Mitsubishis. Then she told me she was knocked up. And instead of working my shift and a couple hours a day, I would work fucking 9 to 9 every day. And I started making like 8 to 10 grand a month there. I cut down on the snorting coke because I gave him a hot UA, so I cut down on the snorting coke. So I was just selling coke, so I was actually making a fucking profit. So I was making a profit on all my fucking avenues. And at the end of the summer, right before I kept giving her money for the wedding, like $7,500, then I gave her like $10,000, because you have to give them like increments. You have to put deposits down for certain things. I was telling Lee that I gave her like 30 fucking grand, and it destroyed me. Like, it fucking destroyed me. Like, I didn't have any money at all, guys. I had just come out of prison. I had $800. I don't even know what the fuck I had. And I just went to work, guys. Sometimes you go to fucking work. You black out everything else out. I was working 9 to 9, 6 days a week, working out, walking a dog twice a day.
You said you ran in the morning.
Ran in the mornings. I was snorting coke. I used to run along Boulder Reservoir in the morning, Boulder Creek.
Yeah, you said you're like 170 or something. Like,
yeah.
You were skinny.
No, I was when I got out of the prison, I was probably walking around 225.
Okay.
And
still.
No, I was in good shape. I was running. I was lifting weights. I was selling cars. I was taking care of myself. I would go to the Harvest every morning and eat Swiss granola breakfasts. But I was such a fucking scam artist. I was such a fucking piece of shit. And I'd gone like 3 months without doing a fucking line of blow. I was selling blow, and I was stealing blow from this one dude, and I was selling it. I would go to his house when he left, and I would clip like an 8-ball, a half ounce here. I mean, guys, I'm telling you, I was a fucking beast. And it was like 2 weeks before the wedding, and my curfew was midnight, and they let us out of the Mitsubishi place at 9. And I think I had like an ounce of coke on me. I was taken back to the halfway house because it was Friday night to sell. I probably had $2,000 cash on me, something fucking ridiculous. And my friend's like, oh, we're going to go to the strip club, blah, blah, blah. And we went to 1 or 2 strip clubs, and I didn't like them. And I stumbled into this nude one. It was BYOB. Now, guys, I'm not a strip club guy. I've never been a strip club guy. I was killing 3 hours. Who knows if I was horny? I don't fucking know. I was a cokehead. I always had dead dick. I wasn't interested. Once I had 2 lines of coke in me, I wasn't interested in women. But I walked into the strip club and I saw this Korean girl. I was telling Lee, this could have been the fucking interview. And I went right up to her. And I said, I want to pay her a dance. And after like the 3rd dance, I said, listen, it's over. I want to eat your ass. I want to eat your pussy. What's it going to take? And she said, just throw me hundreds. We'll go in the private room. And I had this bitch with her fucking thong off, with her legs up in the air. It was ridiculous. I was putting coke on her pussy. We were both doing coke. I went off the fucking wagon. When I got back to the halfway house, I had Zelcho Do Re Mi. Zelcho.
You spent $2,000?
$2,000. I just gave it to her. The pussy was so good. I just ate her, fingered her. She broke out condoms. I had dead dick. It was embarrassing, but I didn't give a fuck. I remember leaving there, and I was so horned up that I jerked off in the car after I messed around with her. That's how disgusting I was. And I got in the car, and I drove back to Boulder. And I remember pulling up in Boulder this specific night and getting on my car, and the Invicts were out their windows going, yeah, because I was bringing the blow. And I remember walking through, signing in, walking through, going upstairs and fucking, bringing blow to the Invix and shit. And somebody ratted us out. They tested all of us, but they didn't test me and some other guy. So everybody was suspicious that it was me or some other guy that ratted me the fuck out.
Okay.
And that kid called into the podcast and we told the story. Alexander Rea.
Yeah.
He was my roommate at the halfway house.
That's crazy. I couldn't even imagine. Like when you were going through and like going all the stuff you were doing. You said that guy, that coke dealer, would just leave his back door unlocked. He'd do it like once a week.
Oh my God, this guy was like a medium type friend. I knew him through friends of friends. He was kind of a goofball. He was like from the Midwest, and he was trying to sell coke to make a living. But he was paranoid to put it in his house, so he'd leave it in like a back shed, like out in the open. I met 2 people who did that. They were scared to have it in the house. So when they're high or when they were drunk, they'd put like a rock on top of it. And somebody with a good eye would fucking see that shit, So I would take coke from him. I would sell that at the halfway house. I was just a one-man wrecking fucking crew. And I ended up getting married. I snorted a blow on the honeymoon. And I didn't stop snorting blow. And they got me with another UA. And they put me back in the fucking halfway house. December 1st, and I didn't get out till February 2nd. And my daughter was born February 3rd.
Fuck.
How's that one for you? And I probably started doing coke February 6th. Because that's how crazy and retarded
3 days off. That's that halfway house thing. So not everyone who goes to jail goes to a halfway house.
It depends, I think, what type of crime you have. Like if it's a non-violent crime, drugs, shit like that, they put you in certain halfway houses. For like rapists, they have different things, and for like child molesters, they have different things. This was a general population halfway house. It was a company who owned that one and the one in Longmont. And what you basically do is, I think they bought the building, and you paid rent in the building, and they got government money funding.
Oh, okay.
So you paid $270 a month, and you shared a 2-bedroom with 7 people. So you started on the couch, and then somebody got out, and somebody moves up, and then you move to the top bunk. And then you move to the bottom bunk. Then you move to the big room, with a TV in it, and that can, And then after you're there long enough, you move to a 3-man room. So it's a 1-bedroom with 3 people in the room. So it's bunk beds and 1 single bed.
Okay.
All right, and but you only pay $270 a month. So that's a cheap rent to get you back on your feet.
Right.
And that's what it is. It's something to get you through the transition.
Was it embarrassing being in a halfway house?
Not at all.
Really?
Not at all.
I feel like when you told people where you lived out at work, you wouldn't.
Yeah, but I didn't tell everybody. They had a regular address. It was like 1800 Canyon Boulevard, 1830. It was a condo. Oh. All they basically do in a halfway house is buy an old condo.
I thought it was
offices, like a jail
building with like a fence around it.
Then you have a work release section in the county jail. I've never done that. The work release section in the county jail is where you leave at 6, but you're back at 6 at night, and you're in a section where they watch TV and they go to bed at 10. And they drug test you, and you still get handcuffed. It's minimum security, maybe.
Okay.
That's completely different. That's a work release at the jail. Then they have, halfway houses, federal and state ones.
Okay.
All right, so you have 2 different ones, and I don't know what the federal ones are like in Denver. I know what the federal one is like in New York. It was a lot better than the one I was in Boulder.
Why was it better?
More cushy. More cushy, elevators, elevator music, a kitchen
nice.
where you could go eat,
Did it help
population.
you? Because you said you were scamming and stuff, but do you think it was beneficiary?
It was weird. Before I got sentenced to that, I remember bumping into the DA at like a supermarket chain, whatever it is. What's here, Ralph's?
Yeah.
There is King Supers in Denver and Boulder. And I bumped into him and I said, "Can I talk to you?" And he's like, "I really can't talk to you." And I go, "You're going to talk to me?" I go, "What can we do here?" And he's like, "Man, this is why I'm sending you to jail, because you have this very chuck and jive type attitude about this. You did something. You have to live up to it. Now you're going to get sentenced to jail. If you would have came in with a different attitude, maybe there would have been work release on the table. But you came in with this chuck and jive. How can we do this, overlooking everything? And it made sense. That was what I was doing with my life. I was chucking and jiving through my life. Mm-hmm. I wasn't committing to nothing. Everything was a fucking giggle. Everything was a story. And so, yeah, I guess. That's your question, cocksucker?
Yeah. I mean, it's just, prison is so, foreign to me. Like, I love watching those prison, National Geographic shows just to see what it would be like. Like, I don't think I'd survive.
People wouldn't survive in the halfway house. I think the failure ratio was 40%, 4 out of 10.
They'd reoffend?
Yeah, reoffend, give a hot UA, get drunk, couldn't find a job. Like, if you can't find a job in a month, they put you back and you finish your 18 months. And because you're supposed to be in the halfway house for 18 months, it's a transition period. Is
all of that addiction? Because, for me, it's kind of like the football players who can't not smoke weed. Or being at a halfway house. If someone said you can't drink or you're going to go back to prison, I just wouldn't drink. Is all of it addiction, or are some of them just wanting to go back? Or
for me, it was psychological, I think. I think it was you're challenging me to do something, and I wanted to do it. I don't know. It was in those days, I was my worst enemy. I kept getting in my own way a lot more. I did it every day then. I got in my own way 8 times a day.
When did you realize you were doing that?
About 15 years ago. Maybe a little longer, 20 years ago. I got sharper. There's a line in Office and a Gentleman. You didn't become a better person. You just polished off the sides a little bit.
Oh, okay.
And at that time, that's all I was doing. I had cut fat off, but I was still the same creepy motherfucker. I was cutting the fat off, yeah, but I was still not at terms with a lot of things, and I still wasn't, like I said, I was robbing some guy that I knew personally. I knew him was I great friends with him? Did I go to his house and he's doing? No. But I knew who he was. I would drive up to the back of his house, walk back there. Hector, you here? Hector, and I'd knock on the door, and there would be the package. And there'd be 2 ounces. And I'd take a whole chunk. And then I'd call him, because I knew he was fucked up in real life. I'd call him the next day and go, what's up? He's like, I did a lot more than I thought I did last night, because he was smoking coke. So he was so fucked up. He would put it outside because he would get so paranoid he wouldn't go outside and get it. That was the other reason why it was outside. It's fucking crazy, Lee. It's just you have to knock on wood that, I told you that edible wasn't strong.
What do you mean it's not strong?
I told you that fucking thing. We're going to eat the other half.
I'm fucked up, dude.
I told you it wasn't strong. I told you it was okey doke.
You're arguing with yourself. I mean, you're agreeing with yourself.
I don't like when you're not high.
I'm really high.
It depresses me when you eat an okey.
You got me high last night on a joint.
Well, last night was on the way home. That what was in there? Wax.
Oh fuck.
Wax, bazooka oil, and shit. Yeah, we'll split another one.
No,
I'll eat 15 milligrams. I'll eat 3. It's a Russian star. So I'll eat 3 milligrams, and you eat 2. How's that? Because you're not high enough. You're making me feel bad. This is the last podcast of the year. People are going to call in.
Great. That's exciting.
What the fuck? You got to be on point, Lee.
I am on point.
There you go. Delicious.
You should have stayed at car sales. No, you would have made $1 billion.
This bag was filled with edibles. And
you're the only person. You guys go to work with a briefcase or a knapsack full of work stuff. He brings Hitty cigs, his notebook, and about $80 worth of weed.
What are you going to do?
Can I have half of this?
No, that's 10 milligrams. You ate 35 milligrams tonight. You got off the hook. Last night you ate 35. Let me see what's in your hand. You're a magician. You didn't put it in your hand, cocksucker. How delicious is that?
It's good. It's
you asked me 10 times today. Bring me a gummy bear.
I asked you once when you asked me what I wanted to have.
Begged me to bring a fucking gummy bear.
Yeah, because you bring me nasty chocolate stuff.
So we're going to do something tonight we've never fucking done before. It's been a great year. We have a lot of people that watch the podcast. I love you guys. I've met you on the road, and I know half of you. And tonight we just wanted to try and see, just have a couple people call in and just ask questions, whatever. Listen, man, if you get through, do we really want to fucking talk about something stupid? Let's talk about something that's going on with you, You don't have to give your name. You can just give your first name. If your name is Jim, just say Jim. Don't say I'm Jim fucking La Bamba and then call me tomorrow and go, Joey, you embarrassed me. No.
You just outed Jim La Bamba.
I don't know who Jim La Bamba is. That's a friend of mine from 20 years ago. So I'm just making up a fucking
But you outed him.
fake name, cocksucker. So click out the number, give them the number, and start calling in. You know, we got some time. Let's talk some shit.
Right.
And let's see what's cracking there. Should I give some shout-outs first?
Okay.
In case we go deep here. Let me give some shout-outs. First of all, I'm going to tell you something. I wish all of you and all your families and a happy new year. I wish that this is the year you figure it the fuck out. If you're struggling, if you're fucking getting your dick sucked on a basis and you're just stabbing motherfuckers, then I love you to death. Keep doing what you're doing. You got it together. I hope your families are healthy. I hope you're healthy. From Lee and myself, we wouldn't do this if it wasn't for you guys. So thank you very much and happy new year. As usual, Tom Graham, Phil B., Ross Wyman, Ralph Hartsfield, Sean Paul Cunningham, Raised by Motherfucking Wolves, Dan Kent, Crash, and Baxter Dashing Rod. I love you motherfuckers. Thank you for always hitting me up on Twitter or Facebook or whatever the fuck it is that you do. Open up the fucking lines, Lee. Let's talk to these goddamn savages and see what's cracking.
We're going to do this first or like the ads first?
No, let's get them
those
calling.
channels. Okay,
yeah, let's get them calling.
All right, guys.
And once you zap the number, we zap the number. That's it. If it gets out of control, we zap the number. If they're nice fucking people, and we talk to them, Lee, you know?
All right, guys. 818-570-5494. That's 818 till you die. 570-5494.
Thank you, Lee. And that's
818 till I die.
Now we got a number for a little while. We'll fuck around. We'll go back and forth. See what you guys got to think. See what you guys are on your mind. Did you put the number on this?
I did.
What the fuck? Where's Matthew Riddle? He said he was going to call first.
It's been up for 2, and there's a delay. Give him a second.
What kind of delay you got?
Here we go. We got a bunch of numbers calling.
What kind of fucking delay do you got?
Let's do this one first.
What's up?
Oh, shit. Joey Diaz.
What's up, you bad motherfuckers?
Yo, man. Fucking love you guys.
I love you too,
This
man.
is Mike from Colorado.
Oh, shit, Mike from Colorado. What part of Colorado?
From Denver, baby.
Where at?
Right from Denver.
Oh, shit, look at you, cocksucker. How much snow you got the other day?
Too much, man. Too much.
Is it?
But, you know, we were doing it big here. We're holding it down.
It's a beautiful city, man. I spent a lot of time there. I have no regrets. Arvada was fucked up, you know? Arvada was fucked up, but I still loved it. I still love living by 104th and Thornton there, and I sold cars, and, you know, I spent...
And you got a strong presence out here, Joey Diaz.
Yeah, no, I spent 15 fucking years in Colorado. I did time. I paid my dues to society, you know, and that's it. What's up with you? What do you do for a living? What's on your mind, my brother?
I work for DPS, the school system.
All right.
You know, I work for the administration part. I you know, just try to keep busy, man. Got my feet on the ground finally. 28 years old. Been listening to the podcast for, I don't know, since last October, and it's just been a trip, man. Just kind of seeing you go on the journey and seeing Lee go on his journey and me myself, you know. It's man, I can't believe I'm on the line.
Listen, I wanted to talk to you guys. A lot of guys that, you know, won't come to comedy shows or whatever, and we tweet. Maybe when I'm in town, you're working a certain shift, and you just want to talk about something or say hello. I wanted to give this a try. I really wanted to talk to you. Lee's been busting my balls, so I'm happy you called,
What's up,
brother.
Lee?
What's up, buddy? How you doing, man?
The flying G. Oh shit.
The flying Jew is fucked up at this moment.
That's right.
Do you like the legal weed in Denver? Are you doing that, or you can't do it because of the school?
Oh no, it's there. You know, we gotta keep it respectful, but don't get it wrong. We keep it going as well.
You grew up in Denver?
No, I'm actually from Miami originally.
So you're a Cuban?
Argentine, actually.
Look at you, you bad motherfucker. Okay, we got Argentino. Oh, shit. And how long have you been in Colorado for?
Since 99, so
Oh, you've
15
been.
years.
Oh, please, you've been there a while then. Yeah. So I left in '95, and that was 19 years ago. Going to be 20 in June. I tell you what, I think about Boulder and Denver a lot, man. I started comedy there. I used to drive to, oh my God, all to fucking El Torritos and whatever the fuck that is from Boulder, because they gave me a free coupon and they gave me a meal that night. Just amazing places where I fucking got in trouble, in Vail and Craig, Colorado. My heart is in
Yeah,
Colorado. I wish I could move back there, but the airport fucks me up there all the time. So
It's that big blue horse that they've got out front, man. It scares the big boy.
It fucks me up. They built it. I was in college. I'm an old Stapleton type of motherfucker. I just went on the 36 over to the 70. Bam, you're at Stapleton. Now they put this fucking airport in Culo Mundo. 2 hours from civilization out there. Yeah, you're gonna get a foot of fucking snow out there in Banks. But I do heard that they clean the streets real well and whatever in the wintertime. So I don't know.
Yeah,
I'd
man.
like to go back
snow
there.
down. It's just another day for us.
Well, I see how it is.
Yeah, man. It's anytime you're in Denver, man, you got to come on through. We'll smoke you up big time.
Well,
Me too, Lee.
I'll be at the Comedy Works in June, man. Please stop by. Happy New Year, and thank you for calling, my brother.
Absolutely. It's been a great year with you guys. I wish you the best, and you guys keep repping for the church.
Thank you, brother. Te quiero, mi hermano.
Thank you, buddy. All right, you want to take another one?
Yeah. The fuck?
602 or 786?
602, and we'll take 786 next. That's in Miami. Let's take 602. That's some freak from Phoenix and shit. What's up?
Hello, is this Joey?
Yeah, brother. What's happening, primo?
Hey, how you doing, Joey? This is Josh calling from Phoenix.
What's up, brother?
Long-time fan.
602 in the fucking house. I love it.
Exactly, that's how it is.
All right, what's happening,
Joey,
brother?
Joey, you were saying at the beginning of the episode, talking about what you've done this year, and I just want to say on behalf of the fans, you help us out a lot. Me, a former thug from the streets, you help keep a heroin needle out of my arm. You give us motivation. Every time I hear your show, it puts me right on the right track, and it keeps me going. It keeps me, believing. So I just like to thank you and the Flying Jew for everything you guys do.
Thank you for listening, man.
Thank you means a lot, man. Listen, we all make mistakes, and we all choose different paths, but we're all going for the same path. Even when you had that heroin needle in your arm, at the end of your fucking high, you'd always say, someday I'm going to get it right, correct?
Correct.
And it takes time. And as long as you keep believing that, like I said, this show's not about this or this. It's about mistakes and what we did with the fucking mistakes. And, you working?
I actually, I've kind of followed your plan of moving away from the city, moving away from where I grew up. And, I attend at the University of Arizona. And just recently, I started taking Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, following in your path, So it's I don't have money, I don't have this and that, but I have goals, and I'm actively pursuing them, and that's all because of you. You give that motivation each time. So,
bro, you could do whatever the fuck you want, even if you came out of prison at 50. I met a guy a couple of years ago that was fucking out in rehab till he was, 60-something, 58, and he came out and he started to work, and he said he didn't have teeth, so he had to work as a telemarketer. I mean, it's a fantastic fucking story. And today the guy owns the company. Because after a while, you get it, You just made a few more mistakes than the other guy. But, man, I'm proud of you, and thank you for your fucking words. I didn't know it was like that in Arizona.
What are you going to school for?
I'm going for a psychology degree. I've been going for a couple years in Phoenix, and I just recently moved to Tucson to go to the University of Arizona, which is a goal that I never thought I would ever attain. And so now I'm 30 years old. I left that street life behind, and it's tough, but it's easy because I'm going for a goal now. It's something I never did before. But I mean, seeing you each and every day on your podcast, going through that street life that you went through, I can relate to it, and it's something your past drug habit and this and that. It shows me that there's never too late. You can always make it, So it's just, I owe that all to you guys and what you guys do, and it's great to actually be on the podcast and be able to talk to you. We've met once before when you were here at Stand Up Live, took a picture with you and all that, but it's great to actually talk to you.
Well, man, I'm happy to listen to the podcast. I'll be back down there in April, and I wish you'd give me a hug and let me know what you... We'll be doing this a lot more with the call-ins. I'm digging this. I'm digging talking to you guys. I want to know what's... Like I said, a lot of times I come through and you guys are busy. But, man, thank you very much, and thank you for fucking making it happen in your life. Thank you for taking control and thank you. That's it. You owed it to yourself, you know?
Yeah, thank you guys. I hope you guys have a happy new year and a great 2015.
You too, Primo. From the bottom of my heart, thank you for being a fucking savage.
You too, buddy. Thank you. Good luck in college, man.
Thank you. Have a good day.
You too.
All right, let's do this one.
We're 786.
That one's gone. We got 631 and 956.
Oh, shit. Let's talk to 631. What's up, you bad motherfucker? Is that Tennessee somewhere?
Coco, what's up, brother?
What's up, baby?
How you doing?
You know, man, it's a Tuesday night here in the valley. The wind's fucking blowing. I got Lee eating fucking gummy bears. We're going to the comedy store. Who's better than you?
Nobody, brother. This is Greg from Long Island. I got a funny story to tell you, though, real quick.
Hit me, brother.
Okay, so I saw you when you were down in Miami at that Kendall comedy show because I spend my summers in Miami and stuff like that. But I live on the beach in Miami, and one of my neighbors, I didn't know, he said he grew up with you or something in North Bergen. So whatever. This was when I saw him at the comedy show, and I had no idea that he was even there. I don't even know the guy's fucking name. I have no idea. But you got to tell me this guy's name. It's a hysterical story. It sounds retarded, but it's so funny.
What's the story?
Yo.
Oh, he's gone.
We lost him.
All right.
631.
347. Here we go.
What's up, brother?
Oh, shit, I made it?
What's up, baby? Fuck yeah, you made it, you bad motherfucker.
Oh, man, this is crazy. How you doing, Joe? How you doing, Joey?
You know, man, good, man.
Syatt, what's up?
What's up, man?
What's up, baby? I'm happy you called. Where you calling from?
Oh, man, I'm calling from the Bronx, New York.
Oh, shit. Oh, shit, the boogie down.
Yes, sir, yes,
Me
sir.
motherfucking gente and stuff. What's going on, baby?
Joe, man, I'm just calling you, and I got into your show.
Just turn off the playing of it in the background if you could.
Okay, I got a little delay, but I'll listen on the phone. But I got into Joey listening to I saw Santeria segment with you, and that got me into the whole show.
Okay.
I just got a quick question. I got a brother. He's Cuban. He's into all that Santeria shit. He's always going to witches. But the guy's he's a little fucked up still. Like he listens to the witch, and I guess the witch tells him a whole bunch of things that get him off track because he believes the witch too much.
Right.
So I don't know if I'm thinking about going to a witch. I'm trying to do something now because I'm a little down in the gutter in my life right now, and I'm trying to just guess a point of view from maybe a witch, somebody
About what's going on in your life?
like maybe they could give me a 2 paths at least to go either left or right. But I don't know if it's safe to go out to a witch in the Bronx.
You know, man, I made Saint in the Bronx. You know, the Bronx is the birthing place up there. You know, that's where they fucking, they got the chickens in the yards like Miami. You know, it's just finding the right person. There's a lot of fake people there. There's a lot of fake people that are doing it for wrong reasons. Ask around, be patient. If you see somebody and they're looking kind of good and they got coyales on or something, pull them over to the side and say, how's your guy? And they'll go, oh, I love him. I've been with him for 11 years. He's solid. He lives in the fucking Queens or something. You go and you do a little consulta, you know what I'm saying? Just don't go to some dude in a fucking bodega. It doesn't matter if I go to Dominican, because Dominican people are, I think Dominicans are the most corrupt people. they out to get your money. Well, tell me who, in this day and age, who's not out to get your money? They all are. Cubans, Puerto Ricans, Dominicans. It's whatever path. If you pay attention to the Santeria, like the Brazilian path is a little different than what the dude does out here. The dude I used to talk to out here, he's a black dude. So he brings a little different. I was brought up in a Cuban system. So there's all different things, but between me and you, man, there's bad people out there, and there's a lot of good people doing it that believe that they still charge whatever it is, $13 on a little brown envelope or something. And so that's all I can tell you, man. It's hard. The people that piss me off are the people that go from people to people every month looking for the answer. Eventually, you'll get the answer.
So what is the witch or whatever that person? What do they do?
Well, they just they go through the ritual. I'm not too sure. I don't ask too much. but I know he goes to witches because I know his dad was into the whole Santeria thing, and he's Cuban, so he believes in it big time.
You know, when you
I'm
go,
always a little skeptical about it.
Right? No,
but they go through the whole ritual. They probably read them, and they tell him that this is gonna happen or that. And I think it fucks him up at the end of the day.
What do they do, Joey?
Well, what happens is this: you have a lot of people that do this for a living, and it's weird. It's a mumbo jumbo system that they do, or I shouldn't say a system. It's a belief in their heart. It all starts with that person. When you are around that person, you will feel a little different.
It's a vibe. You got to pick up that vibe.
And you, like I said, you're gonna okay. I hadn't done anything for maybe 15 years because once my mom died and I got away from those people, I don't fuck around. Those were the people I was with. I didn't see anybody from 1985. June 30th, 1985 was the last time I saw my godmother. And she told me, and she read me and told me not to mess around with 3 people, not to do cocaine no more. At that time, she didn't know about my life. She didn't know I was doing coke in Jersey. She was living on 148th and fucking Broadway. She didn't know what I was doing. Right. And she read me the card. And she goes, you're doing this. She's doing that, blah, blah, blah. I got locked up. I lost contact with all those people. I didn't go running around. I got lost in my world. I was doing drugs and going to prison, but I always thought about what I stood for. As I was getting older and I was running out of time, I knew that I had to stop with the drugs. You know, I have a bacala that's a white, he's from white, so I can't do nothing white. I don't drink milk. I can't really eat sugar. I'm not supposed to snort coke. Anything white. So
white. Wow.
Yeah,
you said bacala?
Yeah, here I was snorting coke, losing my fucking mind, and I was doing a movie that I hated to be on. It was a USC movie, and the people were going to take it to a festival, and they were going to go get financing for this movie. I hated these people from the beginning. They wanted me to rehearse. It was $100 a day. And they wanted me to go to Pasadena and rehearse and then drive to Vegas. And I said, no, I'm shooting tomorrow. So I get there, and I could already see it's a fucking nightmare. But there was a guy with a fucking wrist thing, an abacoa thing, a black dude. So I pulled him aside, and I go, hey, man, who you working with? And he told me. And I called the guy, and I probably met with the guy 2 or 3 times for coffee before I even took it to the next level, went back to his house, and he read the cards or whatever the fuck he did. And I worked with him. But the dude who turned me on to him came up to me one day and said, hey, man, I got a better guy for you. So I knew that guy is just looking for a quick fix.
Oh.
Okay.
You following
Gotcha.
me?
Yeah.
I love
Absolutely.
you, cocksucker. Stay black.
You too, brother.
And
Thank
do
you
your
for
thing.
taking my
Happy
call.
New Year, always, man. That's what we're here to do.
All right, brother. Be safe, Lee.
Love you,
pleasure.
buddy. All right. Let's see here. Let's do a 5.
What's happening, brother?
Joey.
Yo.
Coco, man, it's Chef Rob down in New Orleans. Man,
What's up, you fucking chef? The chef and shit.
I'm doing it right, watching you like a big dog.
I hear you, man. Happy New Year. Fucking Merry Christmas to you. This man is the fucking the best chef in New Orleans.
Oh, is this like New Orleans Smokehouse on
Twitter? This is him, yeah.
What's up, man? I've seen you all the time on Twitter.
What's up, brother?
Yeah, you're right. Nothing much, man. Living the dream. Hey, I wanted to be the first one on the church to take a bong hit. Can I do that?
Yes, absolutely. Take a fucking
right,
bong hit.
Go.
Listen, man. Why don't you hit me up on Twitter? Get me a club to go down there and play at, so I could bring Lee and we could do a podcast and do some stand-up down in New Orleans.
I'm trying hard, man. We're working with Mac Lethal. We're trying to get you a gig. It's hard. Comedy down here, it's not like L.A., man. It's a whole different scene.
No, I know. But listen, like I said, last time we had a nice little time at that theater. I'll go back to the theater.
Yeah.
I'll go back to the theater. I don't give a fuck. La Nuette.
Yeah, you're right.
La Nuette Theater.
Well, we're definitely checking it out. We're going to be kicking it on this 2015, getting blowed up, getting smoky, doing it right.
How's business?
Business is good. I mean, we a small-town barbecue, but I tell you what, Joey, listening to you in the podcast got me off my ass and got me out of bad restaurants, and I started doing a pop-up by myself. 2014, I was able to get a roof And I tell you what, it's between you, Joe Rogan, Duncan Trussell. Y'all empower us to do good things, and I thank you, brother.
Thank you. You always had it in you. You just needed somebody to give you a little fucking kick in the ass. You're still a fireman?
That's what
No,
I'm saying.
you're not the fireman, right?
No, and I'm the fireman's Mr. Dan.
The fireman's Mr. I thought you were the guy. I'm losing you now. Now I'm thinking you're
No,
one
no,
person.
I'm the barbecue guy.
Right, you're the barbecue guy.
I slipped you some Blue Dream outside.
Absolutely. I remember you. No, I remember you. I'm trying to remember the fireman guy.
What kind of barbecue do you make?
We do New Orleans type barbecue. I just do dry rub. I saw y'all putting up some pictures of brisket and stuff.
Oh,
that's
yeah.
my specialty. I do the burn ins.
Oh, that's my
brisket,
favorite.
And they just melt in your mouth, Joe. It's like meat candy. I swear to God.
Oh, that sounds good. Do you make potato salad?
We do potato salad. We do coleslaw. We do the baked beans. We do all the classic stuff. But then I kick in. We do a steak night every now and then. I'm doing smoked prime rib, grilled rainbow trout out on the grill to order. We're just trying to have fun down here.
We have to go to New Orleans.
Was that? No. I've been trying, but me and Rosie Tran were talking. You know, Rosie's a local, and her and I, they were going to open up Lucky's, a comedy club, and that was a scam. They realized the guy was scamming everybody. And then one of the guys...
Well, we got to get you down here, Joey. There's a bunch of Death Squad in New Orleans that love y'all to death, and just to get y'all down here for that one time was really cool. And for Grudge Match and that whole thing, I hope you enjoyed the city. I hope we can see you again.
Yeah, no, I loved it down there. But keep me posted. I love you. And Happy New Year, and thank you for calling in, Chef. You know I love you with all my heart.
I sure will. We'll be in touch with emails.
Your
brother.
family
Much
a
love
long
to all
fucking
y'all.
time, man. I love you. You've been around for a while. Thank you very much for the fucking
I'm gonna see y'all real
loyalty.
soon.
All right.
Peace.
Peace.
Right. All right.
Keep them coming, Lee cocksucker.
Let's go. Here we go. No unknown numbers, please.
What's up, baby?
Hey, what's up, Uncle Jay?
What's up, brother?
What's up, bro? It's Freddie Correa from Vegas.
Oh, shit. Oh, shit. I'll see you Friday, my little brother. What's going on? How's the wife, the girlfriend?
Oh, she's good. The wife is good, brother. Yeah, we'll definitely see you Friday at the Mirage, huh?
Yeah, at the Mirage, and then I'm going over to the Point with you guys.
Oh, snap.
I'm taking Ari with me over to the South Point and shit.
It's going to be dope, bro. I got a show Friday night with Edwin San Juan also, so we'll all roll together.
All right, what time is your show with Edwin?
At 9.
Okay, all right. Beautiful.
Yeah, so right after that, I'll try to make it to Mirage or South Point, but I'll see you Friday.
Yeah, no, I'll just see you at the South Point, bro.
Yeah, man.
Swing by the South Point.
Bro, I want to say, man, I thank you so much for everything you do with the podcast, man. Like right now, I'm on my lunch hour. It gets me through the day, man. So thank you, brother.
Lunch hour? It's fucking 9 o'clock.
Yeah.
You said lunch. Lee's ears perked up. And
No,
shit.
he works with the cable company.
Right. I remember. I
So
know.
he's probably fucking out there right now.
How you doing, Lee? See, you're not
I'm
that high.
fucked up, dude.
Fuck no. That was a
I just
cakewalk
talked
for
to
you.
him about what he made for barbecue. Of course I'm
Shit,
fucking.
you ain't fucked up. You said I got to put up with Freddie. Freddie, so you live in Vegas full time?
Yeah, brother. I live out here full time. Got a job full time. So
And how many nights a week do you get on stage?
get on 3 or 4.
That's not
Yeah,
bad.
and for the most part, it's over at Edwin's place.
No shit.
Yeah. So he's been taking me under his wing and being a mentor and helping me out. We have writing sessions, and then he's about to start his podcast that I'm producing. So it's great, brother.
Now, what club is he at?
He's over at Las Vegas Live Comedy Club. It's inside Planet Hollywood.
Okay, yeah. All right. So you guys are doing well out there. And then there's a couple
Yeah,
of different
brother.
open mics during the week that you can hit up also. So you guys are living large.
Yeah, there's a nice comedy scene out here, brother.
No, I've seen it and I've heard it. Listen, I'm sold on that South Point. I am sold
Oh,
on
yeah.
that. That is, you go up there, you do 10 minutes and you get the fuck off stage and 8 guys go up.
Yeah.
8 guys, and you drink and you smoke, and
And they're nice there, like that dude.
really fucking
Dan?
nice.
Mike.
Mike is
Oh
tremendous,
my
and
god,
he's
he's
trying.
so cool.
I've always said that if the manager doesn't like comedy, the comedy's not going to work. That guy likes comedy. He likes fucking around. He likes helping fucking what's his name, the little Mexican dude, the whatever his name is. What's the Gabe?
Gabe Lopez?
My little brother Gabe, the fucking Joker.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
no, I'll
brother.
definitely see you Friday
brother,
night for sure, man. What were you saying? I'm sorry.
Brother, when are we going to do that Reno gig again? Reno Tahoe Comedy up there.
Whenever you want. Let's put our dates. Let's talk this Friday night. We'll put our dates together and go up there and fuck around for a few days.
That'd be great, brother. That's so far, man, one of the best shows of my life. I love it, brother.
No, we had a good time up there. That was fun. A lot of fucking fun.
It was great. I'll talk to Wayne, brother, and I'll see you Friday, and we'll talk about it. Thank you so much, man.
Hey, brother, Happy New Year, and thank you for all the love and support you give the show, man.
Absolutely, brother. And big shout out to my boy, Token Lair.
Okay, always. That's the man of steel. That's the motherfucker that wrote the book, that motherfucker.
I love you, Uncle Joe and Lee.
Brother. Always.
Love you, buddy. I'll see you soon.
See you, brother.
Happy New Year, ball sniffer.
Hello?
What's up, brother?
How you doing? Happy New Year, Uncle Joey.
Happy New Year, my little brother. What's going on with you?
I'm hanging out in Jersey City right now, your old stomping grounds.
Oh, shit. That's why I love you to death. That's why I love you to death. Where you at?
Up in the Heights.
No shit. My friend used to live on 149 Gray Street. That's the Heights up there, right off Kennedy Boulevard.
Yeah, I'm right off Kennedy Boulevard myself.
No shit. You grew up there, my brother?
Yeah, in the Hudson County area.
Damn, all your life. Where'd you go to school at?
In Bayonne High School.
Bayonne High School.
Yeah.
Wow. And what do you do now for a living?
I work in the music industry.
Okay. Is White Manor Burgers still in Bayonne?
I live right up the block from White Manor.
No, you don't.
They're still thriving.
You still go in there?
Yeah, all the time. They're still there.
How many
24 hours. They're open right now.
How many hamburgers do you think Lee would eat if he went in there tonight?
How big are they? Are they like White Castle or are they
just like White Castle?
Oh, like 8?
They're like White Castle.
Oh,
yeah,
shit.
I was going to say 7 or 8. Easy.
Hell
Easy.
yeah. And the fries from White Castle, the crinkle ones.
Oh shit, Lee be fucking them up.
I went. You took me, and for the documentary, you brought me back to North Bergen, and in the 12 hours we shot, we went to White Castle and ate at the car.
That's right. You have that footage.
Hell yeah.
That was good. I love White Castle. Just 2 of them. That's all I need. But White Manor, I'll kill some White Manors. They're delicious. Those things. So what's up, man? You really in the music industry?
Yeah, man, yeah. I work in music publishing.
And you work in the city or in Jersey City?
Yeah, in Manhattan. Yep.
Good for you, man.
I was loving your talk about Led Zeppelin a few weeks back, how they biting off a lot of people's old blues stuff back in the day. It was interesting, because you're a diehard fan, so it was interesting to hear your take on it.
Well, you sit there, you hear that, the people that you grew up on that you thought were the kings of rock stole their material. And, I've watched the YouTube videos, and I could tell that they've stolen some stuff and lifted some stuff. And I think their mentality was that they were going to make it better. And in the way they did, but it's still, it's still stolen. And now, 30 years later, 40 years later, they finally got busted for this Stairway to Heaven.
Right.
I didn't hear that.
There's something in California going on that passed a certain point. They're going to move on with the settlement or whatever the fuck. I'm wording it wrong. I'm high.
Lawsuit?
The lawsuit. So it just burns you up, Listen, when I heard fucking that song by that dude, I knew he robbed Marvin Gaye. I thought they had paid Marvin Gaye. I thought they had paid Marvin Gaye. It don't take a fucking moron to know they robbed Marvin Gaye. The song a couple of weeks ago. What's his name? Pharrell and the white dude that sings Black and Robin Thicke.
Yeah.
I knew he hit. But in my mind, I heard the Velvet Rope. Anything you hear by Janet Jackson, she samples everything. So I don't know if she steals it. I'm not sitting here pointing my fingers. So when I heard Pharrell and whatever do that song, I'm like, bro, that's lifted. He's saying that he was eating pain pills and shit. I don't give a fuck what he was saying. He lifted that motherfucker. That's it. He's done. He's done. He lifted the song. So In my eyes, lifted a fucking song.
Is it as big of a deal in the music industry as it is comedy?
Oh, it's very, very common. I deal with sample requests daily. A lot of people trying to sample music that we publish and everything. But if you do it the right way and you take care of it before it comes out, it's an easy process. But with Pharrell, they're trying to get over on that for sure.
But now, what do they charge to sample? It depends on the song, or everybody's the same?
Yeah, it depends on the song and the person that's being sampled, artist that's sampling it. It's all a negotiation.
How much do you think that what's that girl rapper name? What's her name? Who did the Anaconda song?
Oh, Nicki Minaj.
Yeah, how much do you think she paid for I don't want none unless you got buns on? That had to be expensive. She just took the song.
It's expensive because she took the original master recording too, the Mix-a-Lot one. So she definitely had to pay some extra money for that. I would think maybe 5 figures on the publishing side and maybe 5 figures on the master side. So yeah, they had to pay a little bit.
Wow. How did you get into music?
I'm a musician myself, drummer. Grew up on classic rock like Joey, Led Zeppelin, Black Sabbath, heavy metal, Metallica, all that stuff.
What was your favorite drummer?
John Bonham, without a doubt.
Really?
Hands down.
You think he's tops right now?
Was that?
You think he was the best one of all time like that in that genre?
I think so. Yeah, for sure. Him or I love Bill Ward and Black Sabbath too. I mean, he's a master.
Bill Ward plays some fucking tremendous shit, man.
Yeah.
Sometimes
Bluesy, jazz, everything. I mean,
I fucking love Fairies Wear Boots. The drums in Fairies Wear Boots. Love
that's my favorite Sabbath song.
That drives me fucking crazy. That song. Every time I hear that song, I blast that fucking thing and go crazy.
What's the name of the song?
Fairies Wear Boots. Fucking tremendous. It's on Paranoid. Fucking tremendous, brother. It was you know who I thought was good when I went. I saw a lot of good drummers live, like Neil Peart. I wasn't a Rush fan. I also saw the guy from the Police. I also saw.
Stuart Copeland.
I tell you who was one of the best dudes I seen live. You're gonna laugh at me. The dude from Missing Persons.
Really?
Terry Bozzio was making the fucking.
Oh yeah, Terry Bozzio.
I saw him. I saw him at the that place in Newark. It was like a theater. The fucking ceiling leaks. Dog, the whole building was moving when they were doing Mental Hopscotch. It was fucking going through your soul. I could feel it hitting my lungs. The energy of his drum, of his bass drum. Doom. Sometimes you say you will, sometimes you say you won't. Fucking what are you, nuts or what? Break out the fucking heroin. Jersey City, I love you, man. Thank you for calling and representing my old hood.
Happy New Year.
I love you, man. What's your name again?
Thank you, buddy.
Frank, man.
Man, please call again and school us on some music. Thank you. God bless you, Papa.
I just want to also say Happy New Year to my friend Carmen. Put me on to your podcast, man. Good guy from Jersey as well.
All right, send him my love, Carmen.
Happy New Year, brother.
Happy New Year, brother.
Here's 786.
Oh, shit. Miami Beach in the fucking house.
What's up, Uncle Joey?
What's up, my little brother?
What's up, man? It's Gus from Baltimore, man. I actually got my cousin Popeye up here visiting. Man.
Yes, how are you, my friend? Good to fucking hear from you.
I'm doing awesome, man. We were almost the third one's in, man, and then it stopped it, and it says that we couldn't reach you or whatever, man.
Lee got this Puerto Rican service. I think that they cut it off at 10 o'clock. They
Puerto Rican
service. He bought the number on the corner. We only got it from
Puerto Rican internet, you know.
Yeah, we only got it from 8 to 10, then the number goes back to the church.
The real church.
The real church.
Just wanted to wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy Hanukkah to the Flying Jew, man.
Thank you, buddy.
Brother, thank you for listening and thank you for calling in. This just
bro, get up, bro. You got to get your ass back up to Maryland, Joey.
I will. I will be back up in Baltimore and I will be back in Miami and South Florida, bro. You know me.
God bless you guys. Love you, man.
Hey, brother, thank you for the love and the support always. I love you to death, man.
All right. Cuídate, mi hermano.
Igualmente. Yo.
1 second. There you go.
Yo.
Oh, shit.
Oh, shit. That's what I'm talking
What's up,
about.
Uncle Joey?
What's up, my little brother? Who am I speaking with?
DP out in Montana.
Oh, shit. What part of Montana?
Havre.
How close to Billings?
Eastern part, like 40 miles from Canada.
Oh, my God. You guys eat that fish, that really good fish up there, right?
For show.
Not mackerel. What the fuck is the fish?
Salmon?
No. Them in Montana and like not Wyoming, but like Montana and Minneapolis have a war going on about the fish that they get up there. Something up there north. It doesn't fucking matter. How far are you from Billings?
How far am I from Philly? Like
Billings. Fuck
3,000
Philly.
miles?
No, Billings.
Oh, from Billings? Oh, like 4 hours?
Wow. Fucking cold in Montana, huh? Tell these motherfuckers. Tell the rest of the country what they don't fucking know.
-20 right now, Uncle Joey. Outside, a little chilly.
If you smoke a joint, it turns off. It turns off and it tells you to go fuck yourself.
Gotta keep that thing fired up.
Yeah, man. It's cold right now up there. I used to do comedy all through Montana. From Billings to the other place where the colleges, Zamula, whatever it is, the 8 Ball. Bozeman. We used to go to the 8 Ball in. What's that?
On some triple runs?
I used to do triple runs all the time in Montana.
I gotcha.
Some of the best times I had were in Montana, believe it or not. Fun times. Cold. You're up there in January, you earn your motherfucking keep, Jack. You earn your fucking
That's no joke.
keep.
I work outside. It's no joke.
When you take your clothes off and put them down like a half hour later, you touch your jacket, it's still cold.
Oh,
without a doubt.
Without a doubt. It's amazing.
What do you do working outside?
I work grounds at the college I go to.
Wow. How many hours a week?
With being on break, probably like 40. And then, in January, I'm student teaching.
How many credits you taking?
Just 12.
Okay. You got a fucking workload, brother.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're busy. Thank you. Thank you for taking the time and listening, then. I thought you were some fucking
and I
part-time.
just wanted to say I came out in July, and I met you when you did the, I think it was the number 13 live podcast with Miss Pat.
Okay.
At the Ice House.
Yeah, that was a
Very
fucked up
nice,
one.
Very nice seeing you.
Yeah, it was nice seeing everybody. Listen, man, I love the tail end of this. A lot of people don't have the opportunity to do the tail end of this. I do stand-up. Sometimes Lee comes, sometimes he doesn't, so I get to meet you guys. And that's the final result. That's the whole circle of this whole podcasting we're doing. So
perfect. Well, thank you, and I wish you a happy New Year, Uncle Joey and Lee.
Montana, get us a comedy club so we can go do there, all right, brother?
We need it. We need something in the winter.
We do need something in Montana. Like I said, I used to go to that Holiday Inn in Billings all the time, twice a year for Tribble.
Yeah. That's
a great fucking Holiday Inn, but, you move on. I'd love to contact Tribble and maybe do a run with Lee Syatt and leave him out there in fucking Wyoming. All right, what the fuck is that? Pirate Radio. Crank call. I love you. Stay black. What's happening, brother?
Hey, what's going on, Joey?
You know me, dog. Trying to put the motherfucking pieces together on a Tuesday night here with Lee Syatt,
Right
my favorite fucking Jew. Where you calling from, Primo?
I'm calling from Indianapolis.
Oh, shit.
Yes, sir. You're coming to town here in February.
I can't fucking wait. I can't fucking wait. It's going to be nice and cold. I've never been to Indy. I've never been to Indy before, brother.
Yeah, well, it's kind of a sleeper, but we get it done. It's a no high zone, so they haven't relaxed on the weed laws out here just yet. But we're waiting. We're hopeful.
Let me tell you something. I've been dying to go to that club, and then they pushed me back because of Russell. We were talking about it last night.
Right.
And now, I'm going back, and I'm fucking excited. I'm gotta try to get a flight on Wednesday because I gotta go back for Bob and Tom and all that shit. But
yeah. You're gonna be up in Broad Ripple, I think. They got 2 comedy clubs there. I think you're one up in Broad Ripple. There's a good sushi joint around the corner from there.
Okay, this is what I'm saying. I need calls like these to straighten me the fuck
See?
out, to let me know what's crack-a-lack.
Right.
Lee, you coming in there with me?
Right.
Sure.
Want to eat some sushi in
Bring
Indianapolis?
Fuck
the
yeah.
Flying Jew. Hell yeah, we got it all down there.
All right, and I'm going to bring some fucking Chiba Chews. I'm going to get them mailed in through Federal Express so at the shows we'll be all fucked up in Indianapolis.
Sneak them into my building.
We don't need the
Right
500.
on,
We don't need the Indianapolis 500. We're going to be spinning around in circles on our fucking own. You understand me?
Yeah, I'm right there with you.
Well, thank you, brother. Happy New Year. God bless you. Thank you very much for calling.
Hey, I tell you what, I really like this the one-on-one you and Lee been doing the last few. I like the guests, but I tell you, I've been listening from day one, and the growth between you two and the banter and the chemistry that you guys got going on now. It's very entertaining. I tell you, I almost put in the ditch too many times driving, listening, and laughing my ass off.
No,
you guys are the best.
Thank you,
I
man.
love it.
Lee's a funny dude. Thank you very much for the call, man. Happy New Year, and thank you for being a fucking soldier.
You guys be
a
good.
fucking soldier, cocksucker.
All right. Let's see this one.
Yo.
Yo, Joey, what's up?
You got me over here on the pay no mind list. Yeah, I'm over here waiting for you, cocksucker. You're sitting there. What's up, brother?
What's up, man? What's up, Lee?
Hey, buddy, what's your name?
My name is Crockett from West Tennessee.
What's up, baby? How far are you from Bradford?
Probably about 30, 40 minutes.
Really?
Yeah.
What's the fucking fried chicken place on the way to Bradford? Lucy's or something?
Lee's.
What is it?
Lee's and Mile.
Oh, my God. Oh, my God.
Pretty good, ain't it?
Fucking delicious. Fucking world class. On a road with nothing else.
Yeah.
No Starbucks, no nothing. Lee's fucking fried chicken. I got spicy. Oh, my goodness, Lee. It's worth taking a flight. That's how good it is. What's going on? What do you do for work out there?
I'm actually unemployed right now. I graduated in the summer.
All right.
So, you know.
Where'd you graduate from?
In Martin, the Tennessee University.
All right, UT
there.
Martin. That's where my niece is going. I taped them the other night. I taped them the other night for my wife. They were playing on ESPN. They're making shit happen in UT Martin.
Yeah, it's a really nice university.
Yeah, my niece is a freshman. But the other day the men were playing, and I was scrolling to the channels, and the game came on at midnight, and I taped it. The next day I go, honey, I got a surprise for you. She goes, what? I go, watch this. She goes, that's a UT Martin. Oh, my God, the boys' team, they're doing well this year. So who the fuck do you think people think you're dealing with? I cover everything from Tennessee
to UT Martin
to UT Martin. I don't fuck
to
around.
selling
guys.
coke at a halfway house.
That's right. I'm telling you, I'm international. I've been telling fucking Lee for years.
In an hour and a half.
That's right, man. What do you think? What kind of degree did you get?
Finance.
All right, you always get a job with that. Now you got to learn how to speak Spanish and go to South America. That's where the Diaz is. These fucking Gentiles, they got no money. You got to go to South America and hang out with some fucking Colombians. Steal Noriega's money. Take that shit back to Tennessee, open up a go-go bar. Next to the fried chicken place.
Yeah.
All right, man. Well, I was back there. You know, I did Jackson. I did the comedy club in Jackson.
Yeah, I didn't get a chance to make it out there, but I was following on Twitter and saw that you were in Jackson, and then again in Paducah, Kentucky. I don't live too far from there either.
Yeah, no, I go all over there when I visit my in-laws. I like to see the people. I like to meet the people. Last time I was in Paducah, I just put it on Facebook, and some kid put me in a coffee shop. I didn't get paid or anything. I just went to a fucking show, you know? If I'm going to be there, I might as well get to meet you guys and see you guys. You guys will never come out here to visit us, so what the fuck? I'm going to Delaware this year. I'm going to visit my brother, and I'm trying to get a comedy show in Delaware by Ocean City, Maryland, you know? He lives in, I'm going to fly into Salisbury, and, you know, they got nothing there. I called and talked to him again the other day, but I'm trying, because I just don't want to go there for 3 days and not do comedy. You know, and Delaware is Delaware. I mean, it's where boredom was invented. But there's got to be 3 people who listen to podcasting, you know?
Yeah.
So that's where I stand, brother. But I'm happy you called in. You're a fucking
man.
savage. I hope you get a fucking job, cocksucker. What good is having a finance degree? You got to get out there. Get up to Nashville. We'll go work for a crack dealer. Yeah. Happy New Year, brother. Thanks for calling in. Thank you for the love always.
Happy New Year.
You got it. Where you been, dog? I'm over here waiting like patients on a fucking monument.
What's up, Joey?
What's up, baby?
How's it going, man?
You know, over here stoned with Syatt, trying to tell me he wants to eat another edible.
No, I don't.
Where you calling from? Where you calling from, my brother?
I'm calling from Savannah, Georgia.
Oh shit! And what's your name, brother?
Jerry.
What's up, Larry? I'm trying to get back to Atlanta to see you fucking savages. But the one club doesn't want to put me on there. The other one's too small. You know how we do it.
Yeah, dude, I saw you in Denver earlier this year.
All right, so we had a good time at the Improv.
Yeah, on Thursday night.
All right.
Crazy, man.
Yeah, we had a good time.
Yeah. I loved it, dude. I love y'all. I love what y'all doing, man.
Fucking, and you live in Savannah full time?
No, I live in Denver. I'm out here visiting for Christmas, man.
Oh, okay. What the fuck? You just should have said Denver. You got me all confused talking about Savannah. I'm thinking you're over there eating peach cobbler. You know, you're from Denver then. You live in fucking Denver. You fuck tremendous. I love you. What's happening, brother?
Yeah.
What's happening? What kind of work you doing in Denver?
I just want to say I love you, man. Anything I can get through, man. Love your shit.
Oh, we try. Listen, we're trying real hard here to just be a blue-collar, regular guy type podcast. Sometimes it's informative. Sometimes it's silly. Sometimes it's funny. You know, we're not going to give you the same flavor every day. But tonight we just wanted to talk
tell us about how you ate mushrooms in Boulder, man.
Oh, my God. I love all that stuff. The first time I ever ate mushrooms wasn't in Boulder. It was in Snowmass Village, 4th of July weekend. I went out Friday night and I did a little blow. And I got fucked up and I hooked up with some girl. Didn't have sex, but woke up in fucking Aspen the next day and hitchhiked down to the bottom of Snowmass Village. I'm waiting down there. It's the 4th of July. I'm waiting on the bottom of Snowmass Village, and a Jeep makes a fucking right turn, and it's coming my way, and he pulls over, and it's John Denver. And
my God.
And he goes, you going up to the top of the hill? And I go, yeah. And I get in, I don't say nothing for about 5 minutes, and I go, Mr. Denver, is this really happening? And he goes, yeah, it happens all the time. I give people rides all the time, you know.
Wow.
He came around to Creekside. I went to Creekside. My roommate, I had just lived there. I had just moved to Snowmass Friday morning. I set my room up, got dressed, and me and my roommate went out to Aspen. We both ended up getting fucked up. But he had a ride or something. I missed the bus. There's only one bus. I ate a Quaalude, something. Who fucking knows? The next morning when I go over there, he goes, I'm leaving, but here, you have the apartment all to yourself, and I left you some mushrooms. I'd never eaten mushrooms. In Jersey, you ate acid. You ate microdot acid. And so I ate the little stem, and I fucking walked over to this little bridge, and I just sat by the bridge and looked at the water. It was fucking tremendous. But then after about 30 minutes, I had diarrhea like a motherfucker. Started running back to the apartment, and that green acid diarrhea came out of my asshole like that leak. You know when that diarrhea goes, and it sees like a soda machine. All it needs is you
throw that all the way in your gut.
And mushrooms are great for me until I start getting diarrhea. Then it's all over. Then I'm sitting in the bathroom tripping, looking at toilet paper. So
Did you eat some chocolate shrooms recently? I heard you talking about it on here.
Yeah, I spiked Lee.
Yeah,
I gave Lee a dose. I dosed Lee. I told Lee to eat it. And then, in fact,
I thought it was marijuana.
It was marijuana.
Oh my
it was actually
God.
I liked it because I didn't get.
No,
I didn't
give
start
him a lot.
hallucinating, so it just was kind of like a mild weed.
I wish.
Yeah, you guys are crazy. I love you guys.
I wish they gave me a pound of it. I would have fucking gave Lee a half of it and then told him it was mushrooms. After I put Led Zeppelin for him, I would have put Led Zeppelin on fucking.
That's what Lee needs. They'll take him to the other side. Like
Oh
the
no,
doors,
it's terrible.
the boys.
Do you get high?
He lives in Denver.
Oh, yeah.
What do you think he does? He walks
I don't
around
know.
and gives out candy?
But putting on that music freaks me out. You do that to me all the time. And
I have to do it to you.
You make me put it on the headphones.
We're going to put music on tonight in the car. We're going crazy down Laurel Canyon.
Oh,
do
no.
90 and shit. You know how we do it. My brother, Denver, I love you. Happy New
I
Year. Thank you for
appreciate
being
it,
a
Joey.
soldier. What's your first name again?
Jared, Jared. Love you, man.
Jared, thank you very much for calling. I love you. Thank you for watching the show and for being a part of it, man.
You hung up. Do you want to do a couple more?
Yeah.
All right.
What's up, dog?
Matt Flavor.
What's up, my brother? Where the fuck you been?
Yo,
I'm
what's
waiting for you.
happening, man?
I'm
Big
over here.
Syatt.
Oh, shit.
Hey, buddy.
It's an honor to be on, man. This is Sean over in East Harlem.
What's up? East Harlem, New York?
Yeah, man.
God damn, Sean, I fucking love you, you bad motherfucker. You over there in Harlem smoking that chocolate Buddha Thai, getting Chinese delivery.
Indeed, man. I'm at 112th and 2nd, man.
Oh my God!
I've been living up here for about 11 years now, and it's just funny. I've heard you on various podcasts before, just reference like certain, couple streets and corners up here. And sometimes when I walk around, I just think, I wonder if Joey Diaz has come through this spot at some point.
Oh my God!
I was wondering if you could drop like a funny East Harlem story on me.
Well, I had an aunt that lived on where the mouth of the park was, 113th and 5th. Does that make sense?
Okay. Yeah.
Okay, and I'm not lying to you. I don't know if you know this. I don't know if you're from that area. In the mid-'70s, that area was the real deal. Like this area, there's people who say to you, you know what? When you go there, don't go out at night. Nothing happens. At this place, shit went on at night.
I've made a handful of friends around here, just, people who are around. I mean, even in the, 80s, 90s, and just we're talking about how different it is now. It's a funny thing. I mean, it's even different. I got here in 2002, and it's different now from the way it was then, which is, I can't even imagine how drastic it must have been back then.
How is it now?
It's cool, man. It is a little different. I like it, and people mostly mind their own business, but I was always looking to put a word on it, and then you started saying Gentiles. I heard it from you, and it kind of makes sense. You're starting to see. I mean, we're getting priced out of here after a while. I mean, we live not far, like right up the street from like Jefferson Projects area.
Okay, now where did you grow up originally?
I'm from Lehigh Valley, just Bethlehem, Pennsylvania.
Okay, yeah.
I had a buddy who went to East Stroudsburg too, so the stories you told me about East Stroudsburg made me laugh as well.
Now Lehigh was the big wrestling college.
Yes.
Back in the day, I mean, big. That's where you went if you were 5'4" and shorter.
Yes. Yeah, Lehigh area, partied up there a lot, man. It's So I moved up here to get into audio recording. And I got into that. That's been my gig for the past 10 years. And I'm in a position, I actually teach at an audio recording school. And your podcast, man, I got to be honest, there's times where I will totally take it's contagious when you just yell, get up. It's a funny, simple thing, but I'm in a position sometimes where I'm in a room full of, young people who just need to hear something that simple. You've said many times about, if you just tuned into the basic CNN or whatever on the news in the morning, how fucking depressing it would be. And you guys just, take a different angle, and it's much more positive. Sometimes people just need to hear, get up. So I just wanted to let you guys know I totally get, it's cool to see the consistency, man. You guys have never slipping. Like, you're on Twitter every day and everything. It's cool to a lot of people need to hear that shit sometimes.
I love you guys. As much as I help you guys I've learned from you. I've learned so much from you. I try to be better for you guys. I try to lose weight. I try to do anything I can to show you that nobody could tell you can't do anything. I'm sick of fucking rules. There's no rules, man. There's no fucking rules.
Even Lee, man, it's funny to see. It's awesome to see, the way he's running shit now. It's different. I've been in it since the first one, man. I remember when I followed the Beauty and the Beast podcast, and you did, I think, was that last episode with Tom Dreesen?
One of those, yeah, Tom Dreesen.
It was. I remember I heard that, and I was just like, God damn, that was a fucking good podcast. And then it kind of just tapered off, and I was like, what happened? And I saw on Twitter you were doing your own thing, man. I've been listening since the first episode. I may have missed a few moments here or there, but I've definitely gotten a piece of probably almost every podcast, man. It's like I said, consistency. It's something that a lot of people, you always talk about your word and shit like that, and it's like I said, a lot of young people need to hear it these days, and it's cool that that's what you guys put forth all the time.
I got a great co-captain. I got a 26-year-old co-captain that once a week I go, this fucking kid has never even called in sick. Like, if this was turned around and I was 26, I would have fucking never showed up like the 10 of them. Like, I would have snorted coke.
I mean, the edibles alone, I mean, there's times where I'll have a panic attack for him, you know, just listening.
It's hard to complain about edibles. I mean, it is fun when it's happening. It's just too much sometimes.
I'm sitting here.
No, but it's awesome, man.
I'm sitting here in envy of you. I'm sitting here because you're living in a great place. Like, I know a lot of people. People call them from
ride here, man.
People call them from Montana, and, you know, and New Orleans, and just the different people. I'm sitting here in fucking awe tonight. I'm really in awe tonight, and you know,
it's
in Jersey
fun.
City, and now you're in East Harlem. That was an area that people were trying to get out of. Like 113th and 5th was horrible, Lee.
I would be scared to go there. Like, I'm from Boston. I went to New York thousands of times on those buses. And like when I started to look to go maybe live there, I would never live in Harlem. I've heard horror stories. That's cool.
It's funny because, you know, there's I mean, Joe, you've been to like Easton, Pennsylvania. You know, I mean, I know you said you partied in East Stroudsburg way back in the day, but
East Stroudsburg, Wilkes-Barre. Oh my God, Pennsylvania is a fucking great state at the end of the week. It really is.
Right. It's funny though now if you go to Bethlehem, Pennsylvania, like
oh my God.
I always joke that shit is like Back to the Future too, because when I was moving away out of that area, it was just abandoned steel mills, and you go back now, and it's like there's the casino there, so the whole area that I grew up has completely changed. It's just surreal when you go back there now, but. Yeah, it's funny, man. Up in Harlem, you can, you know, I've never really had much of a problem. There's definitely, you know, you got to be aware of your surroundings and shit. But it's just funny. There's these little offshoot neighborhoods, even in PA, that now it's just, I mean, 10 times. I mean, worse. You hear some of the stories there. It's just like, oh, I'm glad I live in East Harlem. It's actually, it sounds, you know, I guess a little more rough than it is. But for the most part, people are nice here, mind their own business, you know.
What did you tell your mom in East Bethlehem when you were moving to East Harlem? Was she freaked out?
Well, she said because before I moved, I used to hang out. You know, there's not a whole lot to do in that area of. I mean, I guess there's more than a lot of places, but like Allentown, Pennsylvania area, and it's like if you went out in Allentown enough, you'll run into some problem, even if you're not looking for it. You know, there's a lot of shady areas there, but New York's Manhattan for the most part. I mean, it's a pretty smooth ride if you know. The further you get up into Harlem, obviously, is, you know, you're taking a risk up there. But I mean, I'll walk my dog all hours of the night. Never had a problem.
Now, how long does it take you? What do you do to get into Manhattan? What kind of train do you take?
Well, I'll get on the 6 train. And I work down just below Union Square. So if I'm traveling, I mean, I got family in Virginia, Philadelphia. Most of my family's all Philadelphia area. So I'll just hop right on an Amtrak or like Jersey Transit or something. But, yeah, man, that's the one thing about living in the city is, you know, I don't have to have a car. But at the same time, I just got over, you know, I don't know how, lots of car renting and shit just getting around over the holidays, which is kind of a pain in the ass. But, yeah, man, Manhattan's it's a cool spot.
East Harlem, I love you, man. Thank you for calling in. And listen, Happy New Year, and I'll see you at Gotham or one of the clubs next year.
Definitely, man. I was there 2 years ago. I'll see you again next time around.
I love you, man. Thank you very much for the love and the support always. Stay black and stay beautiful.
Most definitely. Thanks to you guys.
You got it.
Close the window.
Right. Close the window.
All right, let's do this one.
What's up? Where you been?
What's up, Uncle Joey?
What's up, my brother?
¿Qué onda, tío? Aquí de México.
Oh, shit. Where are you? Está en México.
Estoy en Nuevo Laredo, en la frontera.
Oh,
on the border between Texas and Mexico.
No shit.
Shit, you not. It's just crazy, but fuck it. You gotta live somewhere, no?
Yeah.
Have I talked to you on Facebook or Twitter?
I don't think so. I'm not really active on Twitter or any of that. I got too much shit to do.
Now, are you close to Brownsville? Or this is Brownsville?
No, I'm about 2 hours away from Brownsville. I'm in Laredo.
Laredo, okay. That's where Jerry Roach is from, right?
So it's in Texas, not Mexico.
Right.
Okay.
Okay, that's where you're in. All right, what's going on down there for work? What are you doing?
No, well, I'm down here for the holidays visiting the family. I go to college up in Denton, University of North Texas.
Okay.
What's it called? But yeah, I want to tell you I'm a huge fan. I love everything you do. I try to convert all my friends to the church. They're all loving it. But I've always wanted to ask, because you always talk about how you were your own worst enemy and you got in the way of yourself and the self-sabotage. I kind of feel I'm the same way, you know, that weird, crazy Latin thing in the head. And I wonder, how do you really how did you stop yourself from getting in your own way, if I may ask? I know maybe you've talked about it a million times, but I feel, I need to ask, Theo?
You know, Papa, I took responsibility. It's so fucking crazy. It's so fucking crazy how one thing could generate 10 things to go wrong. I'll give you an example. And this happens in life to guys like us. This fucking happens where you're supposed to get up at 8:30. You're supposed to leave for work at 8:30, but you went out the night before and got your dick sucked, and you left at 9, and as you go to make a right turn, now your car gets hit. And now you get towed because you didn't pay a parking ticket. And then you go to yourself, how come things happen to me? Well, if you would have got up at 8:30 and not gone out the night before, you would have avoided all that. I just stuck to the rules. I stuck to the book. Self-sabotage, oh my God. And when you see it happening in the news, when you see somebody do it, you go, oh my God, that fucking guy had everything.
Yeah.
It's the worst thing. I did it for years. I still do it. I still do it when things are too good. We always put our foot in our mouths because I'm lying to you. I haven't done it in a while. But it was a point where when things were going too good, I'd have to do something.
Yeah, that's how I feel all the time. Maybe it's the weird Catholic thing, because I was, raised Mexican hardcore Catholic, where I feel almost, you feel guilty if everything's too good, so you got to fuck up a little bit just to get back down. And I don't know why. And I feel like because my friends do the same thing. All my tios and primos, it's kind of the same bullshit. You know what I mean?
But it's a cycle. Right. It's a cycle, Pop. It's a fucking cycle that we keep. It's like when I live in L.A., everybody's always 15 minutes late. Oh, the 405. I fucking know that. And the 405 is packed. Why don't you leave a fucking hour ago? Now I got to go. So the meeting is a fucking one. But all those little things is things that keep you off track and self-sabotage. So when you're trying to get back, you got to do everything by the fucking rules. If you're supposed to pay the light bill, you know how for years, everything's going good, you're supposed to pay the light bill, but some girl told you to meet her at the bar and you buy a gram of blow, and now you got a Coke rock in the pussy, and now you don't have money for the fucking light bill. After a while, you go, fuck it, I'm going to pay the light bill. On the second, that's when it's due. So it's everything. We got to be on point for everything. And after a while, you start practicing it. I'll tell you the simplest one. You want me to tell you the simplest one? Do you know how many fucking planes I missed living in LA? From 2002.
Millions, probably.
From 2002 to 2006, guys. Do you know how many fucking planes I missed?
Why?
Because I actually thought that if my plane left at 8, I could leave my house at 7. And because I don't know why they would let me in, because I was good looking, they were going to let me through the line. And I kept missing flights. And you know what? I don't miss flights no more because it becomes contagious. Once you start doing the right thing all the time, then you go, you know what? So if I do it this way and there's no drama, why would I do it that other way and have drama? And that just applies to a lot of things, Papa. So just stick
thank you so. Oh, I'm sorry to interrupt. Disrespectful, but thank you so much, Joey. Thank you, Theo.
Thank you, my brother.
Happy New Year, Happy Hanukkah.
Happy New Year. Thank you for calling, man. I know you're busy over the holidays. Thank you, my brother.
All right. De nada. Muchas gracias.
Okay, you too, brother. What's happening?
Oh, shit, son.
Oh, shit, son is right, you bad motherfucker. Talk to me.
Holy fuck! Hey, this is Buff from up in Minnesota, freezing my balls off. How you doing tonight,
buddy?
Uncle Joey?
Tell the rest of these pussies what the weather is up there tonight.
It's minus something, man.
No.
Always.
Oh.
Right now
Always.
till fucking February, it'll be 30, minus 18, that type of shit.
Yeah.
You should leave.
California dreaming, brother. California dreaming.
Yeah, you should move away from that.
Thinking about it. Anyways, hey, I got a dirty cocksucker story for you. You guys got a minute?
Hit me.
Okay, here we go. I did like 22 years in the Air Force. I spent a lot of time over in Japan. There's a base over there called Kadena. They got 3 fighter squadrons there, the 12th Fighter Squadron, the 44th, and the 67th. One is the Dirty Dozen, the 12th. The 44th is the Vampire Bats, the Suckers, and the 67th is the Fighting Cocks. So, over my 22 years, I only made it to cocksucker, but there's a few people out there that can call themselves real dirty cocksuckers.
So who do you think they are?
There's a few, but not many.
How long were you in the Air Force for? 22 years, my brother?
22 years, a little over 22
Where
years.
were you stationed?
Japan, Alaska, Florida, Japan, Korea, Japan.
You are a dirty cocksucker. You gotta let those Koreans sucky fucky. They gave you massages. They stuck a finger up your ass. You don't even do colonoscopies no more. So you retired after 20. You retired after 22 years, correct?
Yeah.
I'm gonna ask you a few questions now, and you receive a pension.
Sure.
And you receive a pension, correct?
Say again?
You receive a pension, correct?
Yeah.
And then now you pick up another job, and you have full benefits. So that means you and your family have insurance, life insurance. If you want to go back to school, you have all these benefits available to you, correct?
Yeah, a little bit of benefits. It's not so bad.
Jesus fucking Christ.
My 2 cousins are on it. My cousin was at Kadena for 2 years, and the other one just got certified to do the in-air fueling, and he's going to like Hawaii. He's going all over the world. My other cousin, she was just in England.
Yeah, if you get on one of those refuelers, you're everywhere, brother.
Yeah, but my other cousin literally just got back like a month ago from like I don't know, somewhere in the Middle East. They're like taking down the bases, so she was there for like 6 or 7 months.
I've always wondered what my life would have been like if I wouldn't have been a pussy and taken the blood test that morning when I was 17.
Hey, go out there and find out, Uncle Joey. There's a lot of military loves your show, loves the stuff you do. Go out there and do some USO shows if you get the time.
No, it's not even that. I always felt guilty about not being in the service. And I have friends that I'm very jealous of them. I'm very jealous that somebody would be getting a check once a month, benefits at 40, 41, 42, 43 maybe. And now they go get other jobs in the security field, and they're making 6 figures, and they still get the fucking pension. Everybody's happy. And I'm not saying that. It's just a great commitment. And people go, well, you tried doing 20 years of being around a bunch of assholes, And then you see how fast did 20 years go, brother? Tell these young kids. How fucking fast does 20 years go?
It's a blink of an eye.
Unbelievable. Like, you're like, oh my God, 10 years just went by. Fuck it, I'll fucking smoke pot for another 3. And all of a sudden you're done. What kind of work are you doing now?
Actually, I'm just doing some part-time dishwasher at a local VA hospital.
Look
here.
at that.
Just making sure my brothers over there at the hospital eat right every day.
Well, brother, thank you for calling in. Thank you for
Brothers
what you
and
did for the
sisters.
country, and thank you. Just thank you, and Merry Christmas and Happy New Year, and thank you for being a part of our lives, man. You guys are great. I am so happy tonight. I did this episode with Lee.
Oh yeah, it was great.
I'm
great.
really
It was
happy
awesome.
to listen
Spent
to
a
you
lot of
fucking-
time punching numbers, but I'm glad you and Mr. Syatt there do that for us. Appreciate the call in, and Happy New Year, Happy Hanukkah, holidays, all that, and see you in 2015.
All right, brother. Thank you for the call.
All right, take it easy.
You too.
Bye, buddy. Okay. This person has been waiting.
Hit me. What's up, baby?
Yo, what's going on, Joey?
I can't call it, man. I'm sorry we kept you waiting. Lee's fucking around tonight. He's a little high.
Mhm.
So he forgot to press the buttons. He goes, this poor fucking guy's been here for 35 minutes. What's up, brother?
Yo, what's going on? Yo, I'm calling from China, man. is pretty wild.
Coño, el chino. Oh shit! What are you doing in China, bro?
Yeah, I'm a white dude. I'm an American, but I work over here and using my office phone right now to call you guys.
It had a California number.
Yeah, we're an LA company, so we got one of these Cisco IP phones, so we can use like my LA company's number through the internet.
Oh, okay.
How long have you been out there for?
I've been here about 6 years.
And what kind of job is it?
I work in media, like sort of like YouTube stuff for China, but YouTube's blocked, so there's all sorts of like Chinese video platforms we work with.
How did you get involved in this? This sounds interesting as fuck.
Yeah, I studied Chinese in college, and I used to teach over here, and I've always been into media and video stuff, so started working at this company a couple years ago, and manage a bunch of talent in China and produce some videos and stuff like that. So it's pretty wild. It's pretty good.
And where are you from originally?
From Maryland.
Damn, you missed the crab cakes? Well, fuck that shit.
Yeah, I fucking missed the crab. They got crabs here, but they fucking blow compared to the Maryland crabs.
Yeah, they got that cancer water off the fucking...
Yeah.
They got that Ebola water and shit. You can't get that nowhere else. You know, when I was in Baltimore, and I was in Baltimore this year, you know, Ebola was hot, and I was telling them, that's where I started saying that joke. I'm like, you know, the rest of the country's worried about Ebola. I hope you people in Maryland aren't worried about Ebola. You eat those fucking crabs.
No, we're not fucking worried.
They're fucking cancer water. There's hands in there in that water and shit. That fucking harbor. What's his name? What's the guy that has the barbecue place at the stadium?
I don't even know, man. I'm not from
Toby
Baltimore.
Keith?
No, fucking what if I hit you in the head with this fucking water? Why would Toby Keith have a barbecue place?
He has it in Boston.
Well, I'm talking about the Baltimore fucking whatever.
Oh.
He's Dusty Baker. I don't know what his fucking name is. Anyway, it doesn't matter. What kind of food you eat out there? They got good Chinese food out there? Nothing like American
Of course.
They got good Chinese
They ain't
food
got
in
those
China?
egg rolls and shit like New Jersey. Do they?
Yeah, they got better egg rolls out here, I'd say.
Do they really? You have a
Yeah,
Chinese
they do.
girlfriend?
No, I got an American wife.
Okay, no worries. You still got a Chinese girlfriend?
I just had a kid, actually. I wanted to ask you, what are some
Congratulations,
good activities to
brother.
do when you're high and you're watching your kid?
How old is the child?
He's about 6 weeks old.
Oh, yeah, just put him on your arm and look straight ahead. Don't worry about nothing. He ain't going nowhere for 6 fucking months. You could be stoned to the fucking gills and put him on your neck like a fucking... What's those animals you put on your neck? Gerbils? I don't fucking know. No.
Oh,
yeah, parrot, too.
No, you're talking about the minks.
Yeah,
right?
whatever the fuck you call it. The ferrets. Ferrets. I saw a guy once with a ferret.
Yeah.
My buddy used to put a ferret in his hooded sweatshirt. Fucking disgusting. But hey, man, congratulations on the birth of your child. This is
Thank
the
you.
first one?
His name's Gage.
First one?
Say again?
First child?
First child, yeah.
Congratulations, brother. Nah. 6 weeks, you smoke a fucking number, wash your hands real well, sit down, and have your wife just put his head into the crease of your fucking elbow and just put on whatever the hell you're watching and enjoy. Because in a year, you won't have that remote control no more. I don't even have a remote. There's 2 remote controls. She just comes over and grabs them from me now. And the Roku, we got to hide that motherfucker. She goes crazy. So enjoy this time. And
Thanks,
yeah,
man.
it's a great time in your life. And I'm happy you're in China. Look at you, bad motherfucker.
Yeah. Did you go see Ari when he was there this summer?
Yeah.
I did see Ari. Yeah,
That's bad
Ari over here.
motherfucker.
I think
That's
Tom
so
Rhodes.
cool. Oh, my God. And how is it? Were there a lot of Chinese people in the room or just Americans?
It was a pretty mixed crowd. A number of Chinese, but a lot of Americans, Europeans. There's kind of a burgeoning comedy scene here. A lot of comedians are coming over from the U.S. and U.K.
Well, I'll tell you what.
We're hoping the church will come over here, too.
Once fucking they lift this warrant in Seattle, Papa will be on his way to Ming Ho.
Oh, we'll be the first one to China.
What's we? What, do you got a mouse in your pocket? I ain't taking you to China.
I'm going to China.
I ain't taking you to China, cocksucker.
They got dumplings and stuff.
You ain't going to China.
No,
I'm
you
going
got to bring the Flying Jew over here.
He ain't allowed over there. He's Israeli. They got to deal with the fucking Chinese people. You can't be Israeli.
Yo, I want to give the other callers a chance. So, nice talking to you guys.
Hey, man, I appreciate the call. Very interesting. I love you. Stay black and stay beautiful. Have a great time with your child.
All right, peace. Thank you.
You got it, brother.
All right. Let's see here. This one.
What's up? What's up? Yo, talking to the phone. This ain't the FBI. It's Uncle Joey.
Oh, shit, Uncle Joey, I'm online? Oh, man.
Come on, dog. Who the
I
fuck
was
you think
gonna
you're
say-
dealing with? Some fucking novice here?
No novice.
You
Nothing
call,
but
you're
professional,
contento
man.
way. I answer the phone way. This ain't some fucking company.
Oh,
This ain't
shit,
Sprint.
I thought it was a prank call. I was like, oh, fuck, really?
What's up, brother?
Oh,
Where
man,
you calling
I just wanna
from?
say
Where you calling from?
It's an honor to talk to you on the phone, man.
Fuck all that nonsense. Where you calling from, brother?
Reno, Nevada.
Oh,
I'm in Sparks,
shit.
actually.
And what's your name?
I'm catching tomorrow.
What's up, buddy? How are you?
Not much. It's here at my house. It's my birthday, actually, today.
Happy birthday. See, it's an honor talking to you, you bad motherfucker. I don't honor him. I'm a felon. He's a Jew. He should have been an attorney. He fucked up. And now look at him. He's sitting here.
How
with
you doing, Lee?
How you doing, man?
Pretty good. Nice. My name is Arturo, by the way.
Arturo, what's happening, my brother? What kind of work you do up there in Reno?
Yeah. He works at the
In
Bunny
Sparks.
Ranch.
Oh, he does work at the Bunny Ranch?
No.
Oh.
Do you?
I
What do
got the Mustang Ranch close by. I've been there one time.
Was it cool?
Yeah, I met a black chick named Vivica. Had a good time. My friend actually that talked me into it, but it was a good experience.
Did they lick your asshole?
Oh no, shit!
Ah, that's
well,
the
I was
extra-
lasting too long. The lady started freaking out.
Yeah, you got to pay the
Like,
extra
"Well, I'm
20
supposed to be here
though.
for an hour.
The extra
I was
20 they'll
like,
tongue that
oh,
little
well, you better
muffler.
help me out then.
Arturo, they'll tongue that fucking muffler. You'll be hearing Spanish music in your head. You understand?
Oh, shit. I actually played drums, actually, too.
Okay, and that's what you
Or
do for a
guitar,
living?
Actually.
That's what you do for a living, my brother?
Oh, well, I've been doing it. It's one of my passions. Or
Okay.
just one passion I have.
What do you
Been
do for a
holding on
living?
For a while.
What do you do for a living, Arturo?
I work at a warehouse, actually.
Okay, you're putting the pieces together.
Yeah, I'm going to go to college soon. I'm still thinking majors because I'm interested in a lot of stuff. Listening to you and Rogan's podcast, all the other comedians. They lift me up a lot and just put the pieces on the table for me. And I just want to make good choices and good heart. Everything I learned from you guys. It's amazing.
You sound like a nice kid, man. And you're young and...
Yeah, I'm really nice. Really
Listen,
nice,
bro, you got the world by
I
the
don't
foot.
have a father figure, so I'm all over the place and stuff.
All right, well, Lee's going to be your stepfather figure. How's that?
At least I
And I'll be your uncle figure. And I'll be your uncle figure. You see what I'm saying, brother? It all works out, Arturo.
Yeah.
Having a father's overrated. You can have Lee for a part-time fucking dad. He's Jewish. He'll tell you
Go
about
hang out, eat some
investment.
edibles with him.
Yeah, Arturo. Arturo, you sound like a nice kid. Everything works out, my brother. You got a
Yeah,
good
man.
heart. You're doing the right thing. You're not out there fucking
All
manipulating.
you gotta do is spread the love, man. Don't hold back.
That's all you could do, man. We try it here every day. This has been very interesting talking to you guys. So I love you, Arturo. I'm going to go back up to Reno. Don't forget to go see Felipe this week, cocksucker.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna give some candy too. I got some edibles for him.
Okay, don't forget and tell him Uncle Joey sent you, all right?
Show, man, like a doctor.
I love you with
Stay
all my
black.
heart. You too. Happy
Love
New
you,
Year.
Lee. Love you, Joey.
Thank you. Two things. Yo, what's up?
Hey,
What's
Uncle
going?
Joey?
Where you been, dog? I'm over here waiting on your call.
Oh, I'm sorry about that. I'm calling you from a truck stop in Kansas City, so my internet's a little slow out here.
Jesus Christ, a truck stop in Jersey City.
No, Kansas City.
Kansas City. All right, don't buy the meth. I bought meth there at that truck stop one time. They sold me fucking vanilla ice cream. Don't buy the fucking meth in Kansas City, cocksucker. What's going on, brother? How are you?
I'm good. I'm just traveling. I'm a driver.
Okay.
And usually I'm not up this late, but New Year's tomorrow and all that. So I thought I'd get to church live tonight, and so you can call in. So I thought I'd call in, let you know. I saw you back in 2008. You opened for Rogan at the Addison Improv, and I've been a fan ever since.
Man, thank you. That was a long time ago. That's a good fucking club.
Yeah, I caught all the Beauty and the Beast, and I've been pretty religious on the church. I haven't missed one yet.
Man, you're the real fucking deal. Thank you very much.
But yeah, you guys keep me company on the road. I travel all over the country and stuff like that. So, but I just want to call and say, thank you.
You go coast to coast?
No, mostly east of Colorado and East.
Okay.
I haul beer.
You haul beer?
I haul beer for Yeah, beer.
Okay. Fuck yeah. That's a good job.
Do you like it? Because I loved, when I drove cross country a few times, I loved it. I always thought it'd be cool. Do you enjoy it?
I do. I didn't at first. I thought it was kind of crappy because I lost my job in an insurance company. I got into this as kind of a fallback job because it was easy. And I remember you talking about that on a podcast. How you said that might be something you'd be interested in. I mean, of course you're not going to do it, but yeah, I actually enjoy it. I mean, one day I'm in New Hampshire eating lobsters, and then the next day I'm heading down to New Orleans, eating whatever's down there, and then I'm banging some chick in Kansas City, and it's kind of fun. I live on the road with my dog, and I got a storage unit in St. Louis where I keep a truck, like a pickup truck. So I go to baseball games and stuff like that. So I mean, at first I didn't like it, but I got to be honest, I kind of like it.
Yeah, it sounds like it could be fun. Just going like what you did, Joey, on the bus.
How old are you now?
My birthday's Friday. I'll be 32.
Yeah, you're a young man. It's fucking that's a party. You still don't get hemorrhoids either. You just sit there. You eat good. You stretch. You do some yoga on the road. You got the dog with you.
It's funny. I got kettlebells in here because I listen to you guys, and I just got my MeUndies the other day. So I mean, I'm listening, and I'm getting the products you guys are putting out there. I had a Hemp-Force protein bar this morning for breakfast. So I mean, I'm buying all the stuff, feeling good, trying to, I'm listening to what you guys are saying. But yeah, I throw kettlebells around in the truck. Sometimes outside the truck, but the truck is big enough. It's like an apartment on wheels where I can, exercise and do all that stuff. So, but I just want to thank you guys for everything. I mean, I don't know what else to say except thank you.
Brother, I'm happy you called. Thank you very much. Be safe. I love you and happy holidays. But thank you for all the love and support over the years.
All right, yeah, and you guys have a good New Year's.
You too, brother.
Bye, buddy.
All right.
All right, I got to get out of here. I got to go do a spot at the Comedy Store. I got to tell you something. This is one of the most funnest podcasts I've had in a long time, talking to all the people from different parts of the country. This is what I wanted it to be. For some people, it might have been annoying.
All over the world, in China.
Yeah, fucking people from China call. Who the fuck ever calls you cocksuckers from China? They ain't calling you for some investment. Maybe they kidnapped your aunt and they'll trade her for a fucking white shirt or some shit. Anyway, man, I like this. I like doing this. And I'm going to try to do these twice a month. Listen, I like doing formats. I like the guests. I like the people calling in. I like myself and Lee. It's how we feel. It's how we roll by every day. We're going to give you a great show no matter what. Or at least we're going to try to give you a fucking great show. This is what you guys have done for us. You make us be the best podcasters we can. So thank you, motherfuckers, with all my heart. And I want to give the shout-outs I did to, all the guys, whether you buy me undies or get a fucking vape pen or whatever, you're always helping us out. I want to thank you guys from the bottom of my heart. Whether it's a Hitty Sig or a Dragon TV or a T-shirt, you've gotten the Flying Jew stuff. And thank you for always supporting Lee from day one. Thank you for, having his back. We have your back, guys. And this is what we do, Lee,
It's pretty awesome, right? Yeah, it's cool.
Yeah. And we get high and Lee gets fucked up and eats 18 Subway sandwiches. But this is fun, Lee. What else would you be doing? You'd be at home right now doing what? On the phone texting.
I pulled out the phone.
In the fucking car. Listen,
I was saying goodbye.
He's not in the car 2 minutes. He's on the phone with her at the house. From the fucking apartment door to the car, he's texting about whatever the fuck, the macaroons or whatever the fuck, You should just cut her off at the apartment. We'll talk tonight when I get back. That's it.
And I texted her one more time.
He texted in the car. I'm getting in the car.
You get 18,000 calls during the night.
I don't get no fucking calls.
You always get phone
calls.
calls.
A call. You've been on the phone with her in the apartment. You walk to the car texting her, and then you get in the car and give her another fucking text. And if I don't say nothing to you, you'll text the whole fucking rhyme. Yeah, I miss you. Back and forth. Let's go eat taco. Who gives a fuck? I'll call you when I get back. Bye. Bam. The fuck? What type of Jew are you, cocksucker?
A good one?
2015 is going to be a good year for you guys. Especially if you've been listening to the podcast, you know. Maybe you pick up little things, you learn little things. I mean, I just learned this shit along the fucking way, man. You know, 31 years ago, I saw a friend of mine get his ear bit off on fucking New Year's by Danny B, the guy who calls in here, and I decided, I didn't know what the fuck to decide. I knew I wasn't going to drink on New Year's no more. And we made it to this. But anyway, I want to thank all our fucking sponsors, you know. On it, they've been with us since day one. You know, do I believe in on it? Fuck yeah. The Strong Bone has helped me. The hemp protein shakes have helped me. The hemp protein bars have helped me. The fucking New Mood has helped me. The Shroom Tech has helped me. You know, when I get on planes, when I want more energy, the Immune has helped me. So am I not going to fucking sit here and tell you it hasn't helped me? Yeah. Is it the end-all, be-all, where you die without it? No, I'm not going to say that to you. But it's a great fucking product, you know. And then I like the fact that they give you 100% guarantee on something. Who the fuck does that? American Airlines don't do that. Southwest don't do that. You know, when you go to a supermarket and they give you a shitty fucking chicken, they might give you the $4 back, but if you ate it, they're not going to give you the fucking $4 back. How do you know it's going to be a shitty chicken? These motherfuckers don't even give a fuck. Tell them you don't like it, and they'll send you back your $40 fucking dollars.
For the Alpha Brain.
For the Alpha Brain. Somebody who does that, I got to do business with them. Because they'll let me know what they got is the real unholy feel. It's not going to work for everybody. Maybe your body's a little different, whatever. Testosterone didn't work for me. It made me react differently. My doctor said he did it for 30 years. Only 2 people had the reaction I had. Everybody's fucking different, people. Go to Onnit.com. Go to Onnit.com. Just look around their webpage. That's all I ever ask of you. Just look around. Read what they got to offer you. You know? Go to Onnit. If you have a doubt, just order the fucking Alpha Brain. Start there. If that works for you the next month, try the New Mood. If that works for you, try the Hemp Force protein. But try it. Don't just fucking sit there. Go to Onnit.com and press in.
Church.
Boom! CHURCH. And get 10% off your first order, whatever the fuck you're ordering. And then you know what you're going to do? You're going to do the Stay On It program. Where you just stay on it. You give them your credit card, whatever the fuck you want to give them, and they'll mail it to you once a month direct to your door. You don't got to leave. You don't got to go to CVS and get protein powder. None of that shit. That's how we roll, all right? So Merry fucking Christmas. Happy New Year. It should start with fucking On It. Iron Dragon TV. Are you fucking kidding me or what? What are you going to do tomorrow night? So you're going to go out, you're going to get your dick sucked, you're going to get drunk. You're going to wake up Thursday morning dehydrated. What are you going to do? You're going to binge watch television. Start with a kung fu movie. Why not? Why not? You might as well learn a fucking flying sidekick. Go to Iron Dragon TV. They got all the movies you're looking for. Even if you haven't seen it, just scroll. All I ever ask is for you people to go and look and then make your fucking decision from there. All right? Go to Iron Dragon TV. See what they got. Whether it's the Jet Li movies. Do they have Jet Li?
I think so. And Jackie Chan.
Jackie Chan,
Ip
for
Man.
sure. The Ip Man series. They're not fucking around. Go to Iron Dragon TV. Go on there. You like what they get? You get 2 free movies. What are they pressing the
Joey.
box? Joey in the box. You get 2 free movies. This ain't no hokey doke fucking company that's gonna be gone. People in nanotech. All right, they sponsor Tim Kennedy. That's what my man was doing. Tuesday, if you're in Las Vegas, you ain't doing dick. On the 7th at 2 o'clock.
Wednesday, the 7th.
Wednesday the 7th. I'm
at
sorry.
2 p.m.
2 p.m. Go to the CES show, the Convention Electronics Showcase, correct?
Consumer Electronics.
Consumer Convention. I got no.
It's
no
booth
fucking
15423.
That's it. 15423. Say hello to Tim Kennedy. Ask him about fucking shooting people and shit, dropping grenades on motherfuckers, and he'll let you know what's crack-a-lacking. But before you do that on Wednesday, do me a favor. Tomorrow, you're gonna be sitting there, or Thursday, you're gonna be sitting there watching all. Do me a favor. Go to Iron Dragon TV and get 2 kung fu movies on the fucking arm on your Uncle Joey. All right, who's better than you? I love you, Dave Foley, cocksucker. Number 2, Dave Foley owns this thing. He's a bad motherfucker. MeUndies.com. While you're sitting there with those rotten fucking underwears that look like somebody finger banged you with a fucking hip finger. Why are you doing that? Why are you doing that to yourself?
What is a hip finger?
I don't fucking know, all right? This is not a joke, people. You know what the feeling of putting ratty old saggy fucking underwear on? You don't get no self-confidence. When your underwear suck dick, you suck dick. Think about it. When your underwear suck, you fucking suck. You're not preppy. You're not jumping up and down. Ha 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 ha. You just fucking existing like a mook. Do me a favor. I wore my motherfucking MeUndies today to the park. It was freezing. My wife said it's freezing. I went to do kettlebells. I put my MeUndies on under the fucking shorts. I put a hooded sweatshirt on. My balls, my asshole, everything was nice and warm. It kept it nice, tight, the gluteus muscles. MeUndies are tremendous. They just feel good. When I'm working out, I can feel confident that my nutsack's not going to pop out there like some fucking Malukia ball just waving around like some wrecking ball. Next thing you know, Miley Cyrus is hiding behind some fucking tree, jumping up and down, singing songs. You know what I'm saying? You want nice, fresh underwear. Women like nice, fresh fucking underwear. They don't want to fucking take your underwears off and there's shit in there and a skid mark. They want to know your underwears are fresh. Look at this motherfucker. He's hip. He's got MeUndies. Go to MeUndies.com. Cut it out. Cut it out. Start the new year off with some nice fucking underwear. Go to MeUndies.com and press in what, Lee?
Joey.
And get 20% off your order and free delivery to the United States and Canada. Free motherfucking shipping. All right? I think this ends now, tomorrow, today. Stop fucking around. Go to MeUndies.com right now and press in what?
Joey.
Oh, shit. And get 20% off your order plus free shipping to Canada or the United States. It all starts with your shoes and your underwear and your nutsack. That's where the confidence comes from. If you're not feeling good around your ass, you fucking, my belt, everything feels bad, get the most comfortable fucking underwear out there. MeUndies.com. All right, I'm not going to fucking tell you cocksuckers again. All right. So
don't make them do it.
Don't make me fucking do it. So last week, I'm minding my own business, and I get one of these at the door.
Oh, no.
And I open up the door, and there's nobody there. I'm thinking there's a bag of shit on fire, and I go to step on it, and it's a fucking box from naturebox.com.
That's much better than a thing of shit.
Let me tell you what they sent me. They sent me the cocoa almonds. They sent me
again?
You know how I roll.
Oh, you always
They sent me the
almonds.
fucking cinnamon kernels.
Ooh.
They sent me the high oxidant, the nature mix they have with chocolate and cashews and shit like that.
Delicious.
Muchas fucking muchas.
I see none of it here.
Ugats, nothing. You weren't around. I called you.
You didn't call me.
You're reading with the Mexicans jumping up
You never
and
call
down.
me when there's Nature Box.
I'm telling you right now, 5 fucking bags of food they give you for free. Free. I think this ends December 31st.
And they pay for shipping.
All you got to do is go to naturebox.com and press in
Joey.
Tell them what you want. Tell them what you like. Crunchies. Tell them
chewy fruits.
The cocoa almonds.
If you're gluten free.
The fruits, the gluten-free stuff, the vegan, this shit. Oh, they sent me the plantains.
Ooh.
The South Pacific
I like
plantains. So plantains, the high energy mix, which is like chocolate. It was like cashew, almonds, stuff like that. They sent me the candy corn, the corn with the cinnamon swirl. Delicious.
I didn't try that. I'm going to get it again.
Bro, who the fuck you think you're dealing with here?
Because you'll never give them to me.
But please get the cocoa almonds. They're going to change your whole fucking life. Go to naturebox.com and press in.
Joey.
And get 20% off.
No. Free box.
Get a free fucking box sent to your house. You pick it. Sorry about that. Naturebox.com. Listen, on it. Iron Dragon TV, MeUndies, NatureBox. I love you guys. I love the people listening to the podcast. I love the people who called in tonight. We're going to do this again. Thank you very much from the bottom of my heart for making us a fucking podcast. Thank you very much for making us a family. You guys motherfucking rock. Happy New Year. See you in 2015. Don't forget, there's tickets still available for tomorrow night. It's a stand-up show, live podcast / We're just going to have a good fucking time. 8 o'clock, you're out of there by 10. January 22nd, Buffalo Helium. January 29th, the Funny Bone in Columbus, Ohio. I love you, motherfuckers. Stay black.
Now that the show's over, don't forget to go to naturebox.com and sign up to get your free sample box of great tasting healthy snacks. Forget the vending machine and start snacking smarter with delicious barbecue kettle kernels. Go to naturebox.com/Joey. That's naturebox.com/Joey. Go to MeUndies.com/Joey and look at all the pictures of the men's and women's underwear they have for you. When you go to MeUndies.com/Joey, you're going to get 20% off of your first order, and you're also going to get free shipping in the United States and Canada. Go to Onnit.com and use code word church to get 10% off of an order of their supplements like Alpha Brain or New Mood. And go to IronDragonTV.com and use code word Joey to get 2 free rentals of all of the great movies. And again, if you're going to CES in Las Vegas, which is a ton of fun, go to Nanotech's booth, booth number 15423.